Good morning, good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a blessed morning. Thunder, I see you in the building, boss. I am back. I do apologize from yesterday.
J24
J24, good
Morning,
morning,
Jay.
boss. Yeah, I do apologize about yesterday, man. I had to tend to some family business yesterday, so I do apologize for being out. But I hope that you guys killed it. And as I can see that we were still going on our basically our pullback, our downtrend that I did talk about. Because you remember I did tell you guys that it did look like we were in that lightning bolt pattern, kind of like an H-shaped pattern, where it looked like it wanted to come down to the next mark. And I did call out. I said we was to lose 503.50. The next area would be 500. And as you can see, we did come down to that mark, and we're going to discuss that. Let me go ahead and give a quick shout out to the latest follows and latest donations. Let me give a quick shout out to what it is, Master Thunder ATL. Shout out to you for the subscription on YouTube, and Azalea Bankrupt. Shout out to you, Queen, for the follow on Twitch. Thank you so much, and also give a shout out to Forever Wolf. Thank you so much for the latest donations. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into our charts. Let's rock and roll. Let's go. All right, now, team. As far as let's go ahead and go over the earnings real quick. We do have Netflix coming out after the market closed. That's basically only like the major thing that I see. Other than that, I do see a few brokers. I see a few banks. That's pretty much all I see. I still have to keep y'all updated because I think Tesla should be coming out next. So let's go ahead and get that out the way. But Netflix will be earnings will be coming out after the market close. So definitely keep that on watch if you are a Netflix trader, Netflix investor. As far as today, we did have the initial jobless claims, and we also have the Philadelphia Fair Manufacturing Index that came out today at 8:30. 10 o'clock, we will be having existing home sales and the leading indicators, but for sure, we're going to be on watch for the existing home sales. See if some volume does come in at 10 o'clock. Marty, shout out to you, boss. I see you in the building. Any auctions? The only thing we have at 1 o'clock is the 5-year tips auction. We're gonna see we do get a little bit of volume because normally around those auctions we'll normally get a little bit of volume coming in. So we're gonna keep it on watch. But for sure at 10 o'clock, do keep your eyes on the existing home sales. So that will be coming out. No, I don't see anything for tomorrow, so pretty much gonna look like it's just gonna be a volatility run tomorrow, whether it's on the upside or the downside. All right, let's go into SPY. All right, so as I did mention to y'all guys before that we did have, you remember I told you that pattern? I told you that it could have been setting up for tomorrow, yesterday. Remember I told you it looked like a lightning bolt pattern when you get that like that H pattern. See that H pattern? Remember I talked about that and I said we was to lose right here, 503.50. I told you it was to lose 503.50. Do expect to move down to the 500. So I called that out. So everything is on the up and up. So you can see that pattern. And I told you once we got rejected from that upper portion of that downtrend, we came on down to this portion of the downtrend, which could have been a possible support where you bounced off of it and ran back on up. However, we did get a strong pull underneath, which we were underneath that downtrend. Which I told y'all we would have had the bias to move in, get back on top of that downtrend. We would have reversed back on up. But as you can see, that middle portion of that downtrend has been holding up as resistance because every time you hit, fall, hit, fall, hit, fall, and if you notice, we are still underneath that downtrend, and we are still underneath that 503.50. And if we could get a further rejection, we could see a further move back on down towards that 496-ish mark, back down towards this area of this downtrend channel. So definitely keep that on watch. In order for us to reverse, we do have to get back on top of 503, put us back into that channel 505, 507. So definitely keep your eyes peeled on that. We're going to see what type of volume moves in from this point. So do keep in mind we do have to cross back over the 503.50 back into the 505 to 507 channel here. See if we get that rotation back on up. So let's just keep that on watch to see if we do get that in. We do have 10 minutes until the bell ring. So team, anything y'all need, any stocks y'all need to bring up, Tesla, Apple, Amazon, Nvidia, anything of that nature. Do y'all already have y'all trading plans? Y'all ready to go? Are y'all sitting on your hands at the beginning of the bell? What's y'all game plans? Marty, what's your game plan, boss? What you got? You trading at the beginning? You waiting, sitting on your hands after 10 o'clock after that existing home sales data come out? What we got? What you doing? J24, what you got?
Bot Rix has correctly joined the channel.
Oh, shut up. Keep forgetting about that. Keep forgetting I got that set. I gotta change that. so I can stop having to deal with that. Let me see so far, and also let me go ahead and put up the link because just in case people do want to. Let me see. Yeah, I already know, boss. I know you. I know you. I was just confirming it just to make sure. Let me go to this. So let me go ahead and put out because I know I had a few people asking about the Patreon and the foundation. So let me go ahead and put those links up just in case y'all do need it still, guys. So I'm gonna put up the foundation and I'm gonna also put up the Patreon as well if y'all need it. So let me go ahead and post those links just in case. So I do have that. If y'all need help with the one-on-one for the Patreon over the weekend, your stream reset and didn't hear you on. Let me see. It reset it. You on? Let me see. No, it's on, boss. I'm checking it. I'm back on my Tradecaster. Everything looking good. We did reject hard yesterday in the afternoons of the 504.
Says, thinking pullback and up yesterday was non-stops and patterns. Today seems to be end patterns. Just a guess.
Yeah, so right now, I mean, the main focus is as long as that 500 holds, because we are still in that 500 region. So as long as your support level holds of the 500, you're good because that's going to be your main support base because that is your last line of defense. Last line of defense in the 500 range. So in order for you to stay in the 500 range, you need to stay that 500 mark needs to hold for the pushback on up. If we lose 500, then we're going right back into the 490s. If we do go back in the 490s, I told you personally, I'm still anticipating that 480 because you remember 480 was that area that took out 2022, which we went on that downtrend all the way down from the 480s down into the 360s, which we bounced back going into 2023, and we ricocheted back on up. Before we got back up to the 480s, remember we had to break 460 up to the 480s, and then we broke out from the 480s and then been running ever since. So we haven't came back down to test 480 on the downside. So that's why I was anticipating 480. So as you can see right here, let me hurry up and fix this real quick. Let me take all this off. You already know how I do. Y'all know me. So as you can see right here, let me put that line at 480. 480. Go back to those that wasn't here when I explained that. So 480, as you can see, let's go back and do basically a reevaluation. So as you can see right here, from 2020 to 2021, we did run all the way up to that 480. Going into 2022, that's where we got rejected, and we started our downtrend in the year 2022. Then we bounced around that 350, 360 range, back on up going into 2023, where we ran up to 460, got rejected, came down, bounced off that 420. Back up to 460, up to this 480 that took us out in 2022, in which we broke out. But we never came back down to test it, which we are not too far from coming down to that area, and that is basically where your 50-day moving average is moving slowly up towards that 480. Where is it at right now? Sitting at 460. Yeah, so it's sitting at 460 at the moment. See if I can get to the numbers. Probably can't see it. 460. So as you notice, once we got rejected, again in 2022, 480, we came on down. We wound up U-shaping back on up to 460. We got rejected underneath 460, came down to the 420s, bounced off of 420s, back up to the 460s, broke out of the 460s, up to the 480s, which was 2022 resistance, broke out of that and been running ever since, but we never came down to test that old resistance of 480. So that's why I'm anticipating to see if we, once we do to get this little bounce, if we do get a stronger pullback down towards that 480 range. So again, as long as that 500 holds, keep your eyes peeled on 500. As long as 500 holds, we can't see a potential bounce back on up. For the run back on up, but if we do crack that 500, do expect us to go into the 490s, possibly 480s, because there's nothing to hold you now. Because right now we just have a nice little drop back down to that old resistance mark of 480. So the only thing that's stopping you from going down to 480 right now is 500. So keep your eyes peeled on that. So definitely keep your eyes peeled on that, team. So did y'all kill it yesterday? I mean, I know I wasn't here. And Gert, shout out to you, boss. Yep, Gert in the building. Shout out to Gert. Shout out to Gold Coldplay. I see y'all in the building, man. Shout out to everybody on all platforms, man. Let's keep our eyes peeled. Like I said, the main focus is to get back into this 503 range because that was the old breakout area. So we do have to get back into that 503.50. Hold a 503.50 to get us back into that channel of 505, 507. So that's gonna be the focus. But the main thing, we definitely need to get back up 503.50. We got to get back above 503.50 because right now we're underneath 503.50, which is holding up as resistance. So the main, like I said, it's gonna be the main focus point to getting back up above. If not, we'll come back down to that 500 range. But 500 definitely has the hold. Which you can see, we came down to 500, we bounced. 500, we bounce. So we definitely got to hold that 500 range because again, if we crack 500, we're going back down into those low areas of 490. So just keeping you, just letting y'all know, letting you guys know. So right now we are still in the downtrend position, downtrend channel. Took a small L yesterday. Unfortunately, the H pattern. I wasn't patient enough for the right entry twice. L then, which was going in for a call. Oh, you was going in for a put, Coldplay. Which you was going in for, boss? Puts. Let's see. Let's go back. Where would your opportunity would have been? Basically, once you stayed underneath that 503.50, you got that little spike here, and then you got rejected hard underneath 503.50. 501 as well. You had this 501 when you bounce. This was another opportunity. So once you got that drop, you could have got in around that 501. Boom, came back on down. So you can see right here, your old resistance right here. I mean, old support. Boom, can turn into what? Resistance. So if you go across the board, where you bounced at, get rejected at, boom, came back on down, and which formed the H pattern, boom, boom, boom. Now we didn't get a dramatic drop down because we did hold, so we didn't get the full H all the way down because due to the fact that 500 level. So we can see 500 holding. So yeah, so let me see, 3 minutes left. Let me go back to let's try a 15-minute time frame. Let me see if I can see another possibility you could have took as it went down 15. Let me go to my 15 mark. I mean, it was a straight side. I mean, honestly, you just would have had to ride the momentum, boss. Because, I mean, you only had one green count on this bounce back on up. After that, which is a quick fade all the way back down when you bounced off around that 499 mark and went back on up. So I wouldn't have definitely went for no put here because that 500 alone, I mean, that's a strong support line right here because, again, 500 is the last line of defense for your 500 range. And 500, you already know that's the half dollar mark. Because if you think about it in fives, you got 100, 500, 1,000. So if you think about it in that range, five, you already know those five is always like a mid area. Yeah, 504, boom, boom, boom. So like I said, you had opportunity here, this quick little bounce of 504, and then you cracked underneath that 503.50, which you came down, bounced back up to around that 503.50 again, and then you got rejected hard out of it. Could have just waited for the bounce to back up to 503.50. Boom, boom, boom. And as you can see, we reversed right back on down out of 503.50 where the white line is. So boom, little move back on up, boom, rejected. So keep your eyes peeled to see we are underneath 503.50 for the possible area of retest of 500. If we do lose these areas and come back on down. So what did we bounce so far as in pre-market? 501, boom, 501, boom, go across the board. What did we bounce at yesterday? Did we bounce around 501 as well? Yesterday? Let's see. How we got left? 22 seconds left, team? Yeah, so right now, as far as pre-market wise, we know support is trying to bounce off of 501. Boom, 501. You definitely see that. So between 501 to 503.50 is going to be like a little range right now because we haven't got back up to 503.50. 5 seconds left, team. 4, 3, 2, 1. Game time. Let's rock and roll. Have your game plan set. Let's do what we do. You know what we do, team. Let's make it happen, baby. Make it happen with the captain. So let's see where we go starting today. And I do apologize for not being in, but as much as I talked about this, patterns and everything, man, y'all should have been holding it down. I believe in y'all, man. Y'all don't need me. Y'all got this. Y'all got this. Y'all definitely got this. Just keep it on watch to see where we go. So you already know where your resistance level is at because the main resistance level is 503.50. We know this. So let's see. Can we hold 500? Hold 500 for the move back up to the 503.50. So right now you're in a very crucial area of the 500 to that 503.50. So let me make another little line real quick. Let me duplicate that for 500. So we're definitely in a little channel right now. 500 to 503.50. So keep that on watch. So we're definitely moving. So the mid area is going to be around a 501.50-ish. Somewhere in this bracket right here where you're bouncing around 501. Bounce, bounce, bounce. We are definitely trying to get a push back on up. So definitely keep your eyes peeled on that. Let's see. Definitely keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eyes peeled. See, right now the open, what was I open today? Open today was what is the open today? 501.98. 501.98. Pretty much you might as well round it off to 502. Just round it off to 502. We'll just say 502. So you'll have 500. You got this open of 502-ish area that we need to break, get above, get back up towards that 503.50. We are getting rejected underneath our open with some room to still fall back on down. You do have support at this 501 bounce, 501 bounce. So let's keep it on watch. And do keep in mind, we still have some more data coming out today, team. Still some more data. Still some more data. So definitely keep that on watch. Definitely keep that on watch. Shoot, let me see. J24, what's your game plan, boss? What you got? What you got? How you looking on your end? Where's my other chart? Is this it? Yeah, it is my chart. It's the one I was looking at. Let me see where we are right now. All right, so I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled on that one. See where we go. SPY is reversing underneath that 502. Here you can see underneath that open, we are getting that pull back down. All right, getting that pull back down, pull back down. Weakness right now. So let's see if we get that bounce around at 501, 501, 501.50. Let's see what's going to happen with these buyers. See if these buyers going to move in. So like I said, do remember, team, this is just the beginning of the market. Don't rush. We still got time. Let everything take place. We got data coming out at 10 o'clock. We got the existing home sales data coming out. So be patient. Just sit on your hands. You know, wait for everything to take place. No rush. No rush. Be patient. Just be patient. Definitely be patient right now. There's no rush at all. Take your time. Take your time. All right. Let's see where we at. See it moving up. But I need my buyers to move in still. I'm gonna have mines. Nothing yet on my end, team. So everything's still pulling back at the moment. Still getting a nice little pullback. Let me see. We are pulling back down. 501. Let's see if those buyers are going to move in around this 501, 501.50 mark. So right now we're pulling back underneath 501.50, coming down to 501. So let's see if buyers are going to move in around this 501 where we did have these pre-market bounces. So keep that on watch, team. Keep it on watch. Let's keep it on watch. See what we got. Coming back down to these low areas. Well, right here, what's possible support is where you had these buyers sitting at. Let's see if they're gonna hold or will these bears take them out. Let's see. Keep it on watch. Bears are still moving in heavy, team. So let's take a look at this chart right here. This chart pattern. Let me go back to my hand on here. Boom, boom, boom. So again, if you crack 500, you still have room to fall down towards this angle here. That'll be around that 496, 495-ish area down to this portion of this trend line. If we do not hold 500 and go back up, if we crack 500, we do have room to still fall all the way back down to this mark. And we are pulling back down to 501. Definitely keep your eyes peeled. We are definitely pulling right now. The market is getting weak. So let's see what's going to happen to this 501 range. Can we hold 501 and move back on up, or will we crack 501? Let's keep your eyes peeled on this, team, because your buyers have moved in this area. We are pulling back down to this key area. This bad boy is yanking. Man, jeez. Talking about pulling. Let's see what's going to happen, team. Let's see what we get it. All right, 501. Keep on watch. 501. Let's see what's going to happen in this range. Keep it on watch. Oh, 501 is still cracking. God, dog. Ooh, woo. Let's see. Going down to 500 again. Getting that pullback. Boom, got out. Did he catch it? Nope. Wait. No. Wait. Where's my order? Cancel, dog it. All right, I'm out. I'm out of my position. I didn't tell y'all that I swung SMCI. I swung. I'm out. All right, it went my way. Boom, that bad boy. I should have held it. Shoot. Oh, I was up. I would have been up almost $600. I should have kept it. I should have kept it. I should have held it. And it's falling. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I was in on a trade. I was in on a swing trade. Yeah, I didn't say nothing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I should have said that. I should have said something. I wasn't on a swing trade. I am out. I'm out of my position. I took a little quick little profit. Damn, I should have held it though, man. I would have been up higher than this. What did I get out at? Oh, I'd have been up even $500 more. Damn, and it's still falling. Oh, I should have held my position. Cause I did say if it go up the and it's still running up. God, I got off too early.
Says, good morning.
B Money, I see you. Good morning to you, boss. Brand in the building. Do give my boy a shout out. Do give him a follow. That is Brandy S. Is it Andre? Make sure I'm saying that right, boss. I don't want to butcher it. I don't want to butcher it. But I call him B Money for short. But yeah, definitely give him a follow, man. Definitely a great guy on Twitch, man. Definitely has some good contents. Kind-hearted guy. So definitely do me a favor, give him a follow. I should have held my position. I should have held it. But I was in on the swing for like 2 days. I didn't say nothing. God damn it. I should have held it. I was too busy watching Spy with y'all too. Damn it. I caught these tops. I got out here. I should have held it. I should have held it. If y'all notice, I bought down here and I was holding for the move up. And it's up at 18. God, I should have held it. Crap. And I was anticipating $20 too.
Andre says, AHH, thank you.
No problem, boss. All love, man. You know I got your back. Man, I should have held it. I sold here. I got in at the areas of 950, and we down to 920. Oh, I should have held it. And I told myself, I bet $5 if I get in around $14, it's gonna shoot up to 20. I should have held it. Crap. I should have held it. I was too busy trying to watch two stocks at the same time. Oh, man. I got in on the swing trade, y'all. I forgot to tell y'all. I apologize. I forgot about that. I forgot to tell y'all that. I got in on the swing trade. Shit. Oh, man. And look, it's still moving. Oh, I should have held my position. Crap. I should have held it, and it's still falling. I told y'all you crack 500. Look at this. I told y'all.
Brandis Andre says, my
man.
SEC.
I told y'all we lose that. I told y'all we lose 500. I told you as long as we stay underneath 503, 503.50, you got room to fall to 500. I told y'all. Man, I should have held my position. I was up. Why didn't I hold it? My contract is up now. $18, almost to $19. I should have held it. My bad, man. I forgot to tell y'all, team. I was in a swing trade. And I was anticipating that drop. Then I'm gonna go to it real quick. Let me go to SMCI. Let me show y'all my trade. I got in. Where I got in at when it went up. I got in too early. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got in at 960, and it wound up shooting all the way up to 1020. Well, 1020. And I held my position, and now look where it's at. And I anticipated it. And I got my line. And I anticipated that drop all the way down because off of my pattern. I got in up here, and I was anticipating to fall right back down to that red line. I should have held it. Oh, why didn't I hold it? I mean, I profited, so that make my wins. I'm up 32 wins and still 6 losses. I am up winning still. Ah, I should have held it. I should have held it. I anticipated that drop. I anticipated it. I got in. I got in it on SMCI 2 days ago, way up here for an anticipation for the fall right back down to that trend line, and this is exactly where it went. And the reason why I anticipated that, and I'm gonna tell you why I anticipated around 920, because I'm gonna show you why. I'm gonna show you what gave me confirmation. What gave me confirmation to set 920 because what was the max pain? If we go down to SMCI's contracts, what is the max pain? Come on, hurry up, hurry up. Well, it went up now, but the max pain was at 920. 920. And I had a contract set for the 26th. So 920, and I anticipated it. Why didn't I hold it? God, dog. My pattern worked out perfectly. I got in on that spike up, and I got in for a put on SMCI back on down, and I profited. I did, like I said, I just got out, literally got out. I had to hold for 2 days. Why did I do that to myself? I got out too early. I got out too early. That's all right. Team, I was up. I was up. I was up on my play. Hey, I was already in Coldplay 2 days ago. I was already on my swing trade on SMCI. I waited when that spike happened. I got in up. When I seen that spike going up, I say, ooh, and then it's going up in a bearish market. I say, and there's no way that it's gonna hold. There's no way that it's gonna hold. And I got in up here, way up here for the pushback down. I should have kept holding it. Today was the day. I got out though. I got out. I mean, don't get me wrong. I had to do some pain because when I got in a little early at 960 and it kept shooting up, I was down like 400, damn near 500. And then as it started to go back down, then my losses started to decrease and my wins wins started going up. So I had to endure a little bit of pain for like a day, but I got it. I got out. That's why you heard that noise that I just did because I just got out of my swing trade. I should have held it. I'd have been up. If I would have held it, I would have been up. That would have been up. Let me see. 2, 3, and it went up as high as what? Yep, almost $400. Oh, shit. But I stuck with my game plan. I didn't run from it. So now I am up. Let me go ahead and change my win streak because now I am up 32 wins on the so far as my swing my small account challenge. So 32 wins. It's crazy. I am up 32 wins, team. 32 wins. Where is it at? So I can change my number. Where is it at real quick? Go to my links, then go to win losses, and now I am up 32 wins because I have closed out of my position. So I'm up 32 wins, team. 32 wins. 6 losses, so I am victorious. I am victorious. I should have held it though, because I got out because I didn't know whether it was gonna crack it or bounce. So I did anticipate 920, 920 fall. God, I should have held my play. I would have made way much more, and I was anticipating going up to like at least 920. I mean, $20 on my contract. Damn it. I should have held it. I should have held it. That sucked. That's all good.
Brandis Andre says, okay, I'm back.
Got you, boss. Got you. Yeah, right now, B Money, I did make a profit so far with the market open. I did take a nice little profit. Man, I would have been up way higher if I would have held my profit. Man, why is my thing acting up? Why is it acting stuck right now? Hold up, T. Let me close my window on my, because I was trying to update my win streak. My thing acting like it's frozen, like it's acting stupid right now. I don't know why it's doing that. Shoot.
Brandis Andre says, yay profit.
Yeah, so right now I'm up, man. I'm trying to get, like I said, I'm trying to get the $10,000 team. I'm trying to get the 10 grand.
These charts look like mumbo jumbo. OMG.
I mean, no. See what I do, Brandon. I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm doing, boss. So instead of looking at all this mumbo jumbo like you were saying, look, I'm gonna show you a better chart that shows more of a better pattern. So this is what I was following, B Money. So all I did, you can see this way better. You can see the pattern. Look, I mean, you can see the pattern clearly. So if you follow this downtrend You follow the downtrend pattern. You see this, Brandon? So every time you hit this red mark, you fall. You hit this red mark, you fall. You touch this green mark, you go up. So pretty much this red is resistance, this green is support. So you bounce, and up here you get rejected. So when this broke out of my trend line, I anticipated a fall back down to the trend line for a possible support bounce. So that's why I got in up here for the possible fall back down, and it worked perfectly. Perfectly. And I executed on it. So I'm up on my win. I'm up on my win streak by 32 wins on my trades. So I got 32 winning trades. So let me go ahead and add that with pride. I am so excited. So the only thing that suck right now though is I don't have no more day trades on my small account challenge. That's the only thing that suck.
That makes a lie idle more sense.
Yeah, so I look for patterns. That's it, patterns. You see the patterns? You look at it from a downtrend standpoint, B Money. You can see when you hit up here, pay close attention to the red line, right? You run up here, you fall. You run up, you fall. You run up, you fall. But when you're on that green line, you bounce. Green line, you bounce. So I know exactly what position to go for. So when this broke out of my red line, I knew we had room to fall back down to the red line. So when we broke out, I already asked myself, I said, how high can SMCI go? Because the fact is we're in a bearish market. I don't think that's going to last long. Because again, the fact is we're in a bearish market. I said we will expect some pullback. So I got in the 960s and got out today as we drop down to the 920s. So everything worked out perfectly. Perfectly. So I just got out of my trade. I got 32 wins under my belt right now. Y'all can't tell me nothing. 32 wins, baby. 32 wins on a swing trade. I'm up. I'm up. I can't complain on that. 32 wins. 32 wins and 6 losses. So I'm good. I'm good. I'm definitely good. Look at that, baby. That was perfect. Broke out of that, and then I just waited. I got in up here, and I just waited for that pullback. Pullback. I got out. So I am up. I am up. Yeah. So let's go. So right now, man. I should have held it a little longer, though. I mean, we are back down. We are back down as far as the buyers, so man, it went up as high. My contract went up as high as 19, man. I ain't gonna lie, I did jump out a little too early. I ain't gonna front, but my contract went up perfect. Everything worked to a T. I mean, God. I can show y'all my proof. Let me show y'all my proof. Man, that's crazy. I got in. You can see my proof. I ain't lying. I got in at $14 and we U-shaped and broke out of $14 and ran all the way on up. God.
Leaderboard bio. Stream elements. Link. Cash app. Link JTribs.
All right, we know. Shut up. All right, close that. But yeah, but B Money. That's that. And again, shout out to Brandon. Give him a follow on Twitch. Thank you so much, though, boss. But that's how I do my trades. Like I said, I don't just play I know a lot of people just see mumbo jumbo movements up and down. You gotta look at the overall pattern. If you look at the overall pattern, besides all the up and down, you can clearly see a downtrend pattern, which is why I put my lines. That's why I put my lines so people can have a clear vision on what the market is doing. Because as you can see, we're going down. We're going down. So again, all I did was test my theory. After that breakout, gave me that confirmation. I put in my contracts. I set it for next week. So what I did was, got up here at that spike because I knew we was hitting around that 50-day move, that 50 my indicator, my 50 indicator. I got in up here and I endured a little bit of pain, today, yesterday and the day before right here until we got that drop that I was anticipating down to 920 and I got the hell out. Done. So now the fact is we haven't broke underneath my red downtrend. They're gonna use that as support. That's gonna bounce. So that's gonna be used as support until we crack back underneath it. So now it could be considered support where you can move back on up. So I got out of my position. I got 32 wins under my belt, no losses. Let's get it. Man, I feel like leaving early and go celebrate, but I ain't gonna leave y'all. I ain't gonna leave y'all. I want to leave early so bad now because, man, I'm celebrating my wins. I'm on a winning streak, 32 wins right now. I've been calling out my plays. I've been calling out SPY. I mean, I'm calling these plays left and right. I told y'all the pattern that we was gonna be on SPY. I did call that, even though I wasn't in yesterday. I did. Let me go to my pattern. Let me go to my chart. Let me go to my chart to show y'all that I was in line. So let's go. Cause what did I tell y'all the day before? Day before yesterday. What did I say? The pattern. Didn't I not say this pattern was gonna probably hold up? Didn't I say that? As long as you stay underneath that pattern. So even if I take all these lines off, let's take all these lines off, just so it don't look too cluttery, right? What did I say? Let's go ahead and draw this out, team. What did I say day before? Where's my oh, there we go. Windows, boom. What did I say? You come down, boom, drop. You come down, boom, drop. You come down, boom, possible drop. I called it. I told y'all. As long as I told you, once you lose that 5, the day before, remember I told y'all, I said if you lose 503.50, do expect for us to fall down to 500. You lose 500, expect for us to fall down into the 490s. Where did we fall? And what did we lose? Let's go back. Let's go back real quick. Let's go ahead and put the lines back real fast. Oop, did I put it back? There we go. And okay, what did I tell y'all? We lose 503.50. What was gonna happen? 500. You lose 500, we're gonna see what? A little lower for now, 490. So what was the lows? 499, and then we had another area down here, 499 again. So yeah, and if we do lose again 500, do expect to drop back down to the 498s, down to the 496, and that's gonna lead to that further drop on down to this trend line. So here, boom, 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 that is around 496. So we do break, and we do crack 500. Apologize. And we do crack 500. Do expect a reversal. A drop back on down. So keep that on watch. So right now we're in this little channel, 500, 503.50. So we are kind of ping-ponging back and forth. Even on this 120 chart, you can clearly see it. We are ping-ponging back and forth around 503.50, 500. Back and forth until we either break out of 503.50 or we crack 500. So right now we're in a little channel. So keep that on watch. So boom, 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 SPY, we back on the scene. And I ain't got no freaking day trades. I made a swing trade, and like I said, I'm good on that. But I did miss. I'm trying to anticipate my next opportunity because I think my other day trade is not gonna reset until tomorrow. So I can't go for another swing trade. So if I go for another swing trade, what can I go for? Man, I should have held that. Let me see. If I do go for a swing trade, what could I be aiming for? Could I go for SPY or could I go back for SMCI? Because I did profit on that bad boy. I did profit. Let's see. What can I set myself up for now if I go for another swing trade? Right now, we're still holding on top of that trend line. So, the max pain. Let me take a look at my charts real quick, cause I might go for another swing. Let's see what I can do though. If I do go for another swing, I gotta see if everything gonna work in my favor again. So let's see. Let's take a look. Okay, so if I go back to this option chain, see the max pain is 950. So max pain is 9, because I already caught this max pain here for today. I got this one. I mean, not today, but for this contract for the 19th. I caught that one. So next week, 950 is the next one. So if 950 is the max pain, that means we have to go up and then come down to 950-ish. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me see something real quick on SMCI, because I know 50 is gonna be like a pivot point. I know for sure, because I had to endure that pain. I had to, because I remember I got in at 960, so I had to endure the pain until we cracked 950 and came down, which I got it. I was like, yes, because man, before then it was just bouncing on top of it, man. I was just seeing my profits go up and go down because I got in at 960. Because I like I said, I did jump in early. I'll be honest. I did jump in early at that blast, at that push up. I got in up here. And the minute because I thought that was going to be the tops. So I got in here towards the end of the market close thinking that was it. Next thing I know, we got a surprise push all the way on up to the 980s. I was like, God dang it. So next thing you know, I had to endure that pain as we came down the next day to 980, 970. And we got a little drop to 950, but it still wasn't moving my profits. So I had to wait. So I had to hold again. So I say, 950, 950. So I had to wait for 950 to crack in order for me to see some good profits, which we did crack 950 all the way down to that 920. I banked, took my money, and I was gone. I mean, I just made 300, boss. I made 300. I made 300 on it. But I could have made more. I was anticipating 1,000 because well, no, it didn't go all the way up though to the area I wanted. So 300 I took. I mean, it's not a lot, but hey, I'll take 3. Bump it. It'll move my profits up. I'll take that. I'll take that. I was trying to add more contracts during that day, but I didn't have. It didn't catch it because once I got in at 960, I was going to actually add another one at 980. I was going to add going with 2 contracts to double it, but it only took one of my contracts at 960. Then it went on up, and I wasn't going to add after that. I say, nah, I'm gonna just hold it. So I had to, like yesterday as we came down to 950, and I had got in right here, mind you, that I didn't get no profit right here. So I had to endure that pain. It went back on up. It's like shit. Then it came back on down. Thinking it was gonna crack for 950 again. I was waiting. I was like, ooh, I'm about to get it. Nope. Bounce back on up. It just kept bouncing 950, 950, 950. So today, we caught that crack. I was gone. I ran. I was like, man. But everything worked out perfectly. And it wasn't a guess for me jumping in SMCI. I had a game plan behind it. And again, the reason why I did that, the reason why I jumped in for a put was because when I seen this break out of my, let me go back to my chart real quick and I'm going to tell you why. The reason why I did it, and I know oh yeah, but the reason why y'all didn't know was because the minute I got off my live, I went in on it. So the minute we broke out of this downtrend and went on this breakout, I was like, we're going on this breakout. Appreciate you, boss. I was like, we're going out on this breakout in a bearish market. I'm like, how long really will SMCI really and Nvidia hold? Going on this spike in a bearish market. So when we broke out of this level, I knew how important this trend line was. So I knew once we broke out of it, we have room to fall back down to that trend line. So that's why I got up high so we can ride it back on down because I had a feeling that we was going to pull back down and bounce off of it. So that's why when it went on this spike, I just held until we came back down to where this trend line. And what you can see, it bounced off of that perfectly. So if that wasn't a perfect trade or not, Marty, Coldplay, y'all can't tell me that wasn't a perfect trade. Come on now. I got in up here for the anticipation for the bounce off of that red line, and it's exactly what we got today. Look where it bounced at. Boom, red line. Perfect. Nailed it. I nailed that bad boy. I got it. So that's one trade down. So I can't trade right now because I got no more day trades on my small account challenge. So I gotta wait for it. I got another one that's gonna reset tomorrow. So while I'm waiting till tomorrow, I can look for another swing trade. But now that we got that bounce, I'm not going in for another put just yet. And the reason why I'm not going for another put just yet, because we bounced on top of that trend line. So that's being used as support. So I'm not doing that. So once we bounce off of that trend line, I know that 950 on SMCI can hold some type of weight. So either that 950 hold as resistance and we go back on down, or we get back above 950 and start to reverse back on up. So I'm definitely gonna keep my eyes peeled. But I went after that spike. I definitely went after it. I went after that spike. I wish I would have got way up here, these highs here, and then went on a swing trade. That would have been better. But, I mean, I got in at the 960s, way up here, right here. This is where I got in at. I got in at 960, and like I said, across the board, I had to wait for the market to crack 950 in order for me to gain some good profits. And as you can see, my entry was 960, and we fell from 960 all the way back down to 920, which was a $40 drop. Boom! Got it. Got it. Told you I don't play with me, man. I told you I'm a beast on it. Don't play. Don't play with me. I'm beast mode right now. Don't do it. All right, let's check out SPY. So SPY is still holding on 5. So your main focus is 500 as far as your support. But we do need, as I repeated and mentioned again, we do need to break 503.50. So right now we are in the channel. Put it like this. We're in the channel. We're in a channel right now. So let's just cut. Let's just get straight to the point. Right now, we are in a channel right now. So we know 503.50 is going to be our resistance mark. We know this for sure. We know this. And we know that 500 is going to be our support. We know this. So what is the middle, man? It got to be around this 502-ish area right here. It got to be somewhere in this mark. I'm trying to. It got to be 502. Oh, I meant to put. Let me make a duplicate copy. I meant to put that green, not yellow. Make a duplicate copy. Did I make a duplicate? There we go. About to say, come on, huh? All right, move this one to 502. Keep that one at 500 here. And as you can see, we're on a channel. Boom, channel pattern. When you're going up, down, you're rotating back and forth. You're rotating back and forth. So we are in a channel pattern right now. Definitely a channel. So keep that on watch. So 502. I think it's a little bit lower than that, but it might be 502. Let me see. I'm trying to put this like correctly, because I know the channel seems a little bit spaced. We did bounce off 500, boom, 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 boom. Because there's another area around this area, because that 502 is a little high, because this portion of this channel is way smaller than this one. It's got way more room, so it got to be somewhere in this mid area. A little bit lower somewhere. Is it 501.50 maybe? Let me see. Let me try 501.50. Let me see how it looks. It's somewhere in that bracket. Nah, that's too much too. Cause we bounced up 501 for sure. I'm gonna just put it at 5. I'm gonna keep it at 502 for right now. Cause I know it's kind of odd right now the way that it is. I mean, I'm trying to find a. Cause we know, like I said, we know for sure 503 is resistance, and we know 500 is support. So I'm just trying to figure out an area in between that perfectly. So we know it's gotten rejected at 502, and you came back down. So we know that that 502 holds some type of weight because you keep getting rejected around this area. So we're basically back down to the close to the 500s again, towards the bottom portion of this range. So I'm definitely keeping this on watch. So 501, we're losing 501 back down to 500 right now. Oh, let me check the existing home sales to see what results we got on that too. Let me check that out. Existing home sales. Let me go to that real quick. So I succeeded on my first trade. You know, because normally if I run out of day trades, what I would do is I set myself up for swing trades. So swing trades, I got that. Swing trades is done. So I'm going to try to set myself up for another one. I'm going to try to set myself up. Yeah, it's forming an ace, but man, I want to go. If I do catch SPY, see, SPY getting a little too low though. I feel like I done missed all the good movements. Man, I feel like I missed all the good ones. I mean, way up here. Because I was too busy focused on SMCI. Especially from 507 on down. You definitely would have profited. Because you can see that H pattern clearly. So if I can go, let me go back to it real quick. I'm going to show you. Had y'all would have swung this down, y'all would have profited. I guarantee you that. And we go here. Sorry about the lines. I apologize. Yeah, see? When you caught that bounce, when you got back into that channel, that 505, 507, could have got in on the potential swing trade around these highs, because you can see the pattern setting up. Could have got in on the swing trade, and then you got right back underneath that trend line, and look at that. From that 507, 506, look at that. Boom, drop all the way on down to 500. You would have made a $7 to $6 profit on down. All due to that pattern. Boom, boom, boom pattern. So that would have worked out. So it looked like it's trying to make another pattern today too. So it looked like it might try to make another pattern like we seen here and here. Boom, 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 drop. Boom, 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 drop. So it seemed like it could be making another pattern, doing the same exact thing on down to a lower area of the 490s if we crack this 500. Once we crack 500, we definitely go back into the 590s on down to roughly almost 596, because you're going to go down to this trend line, because you're underneath this one. That's resistance. You hit, fall. You hit, fall. You hit, fall. See that trend line here? That purple trend line? That's you're underneath it. So that means you got room to fall back down this way. So, keep that on watch. Definitely keep that on watch. So we're on this channel though. We're definitely in this channel so far. So we might go sideways, team. I ain't gonna lie to you. We might go sideways until we either break back above 503.50 or crack 500. So it might channel for the time being until we either crack or we break out. So until then, channel, just like yesterday, channel, 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 all the way from yesterday into today. See that? Channel pattern. So keep that on watch. So we're going sideways. Sideways, sideways. So, but you still make money on the sideways move. You just got to catch the bottoms and catch the tops. That's the smartest way to do it. So if you're catching those bottoms, ride it on up, get out. If you're catching the tops, ride it on down, get out. That's it. Because all it's doing is rotating. It's rotating back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So no more trades for me. I done got my pre-market trade. Well, my swing trade. Man, I'm excited. Feel like going out. I feel like just going and enjoy my week. But now I ain't gonna leave y'all hanging. No, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that to y'all. God dang, hammer face. You know I got y'all, man. I'm not gonna leave y'all hanging. So I'm gonna ride it out with y'all today. So in case y'all need help on some trades, I'm done with my trades. So I'm gonna see if I can help y'all with anything. So if y'all need help with anything, do feel free to reach out to me. When did you get into day trading? Oh, I'm sorry, Brandon, I didn't read it. I do apologize. I apologize, boss. Who? You talking about as far as my career wise? Oh, why is my sound not on? Oh, that's why I can't hear it. I turned the sound off. I apologize. But B Money, that's what you're talking about as far as my trading career? Like when did I get started trading?
Brandis Andre says, "You're good."
Yeah, I forgot to turn the sound back on because I forgot about
Andre
that.
says, "Yeah."
Shoot. When I started day trading, God, it was 2000. Ooh. Because I'm trying to think when I started with Sean Deckmore. I started with Sean Deckmore in 2017 when I started with Sean. So a little bit. So it had to be about 2015. Yeah, I think it was around 2015 when I started B Money. Yeah, 2015. And I just been trading, but I was going through different phases. I went through day trading, and then I started to learn how to swing trade. I really just started doing options this year. Well, a little bit last year, but I just started doing options recently. So in options, I've been killing it. Honestly, been doing better with options than day trading. I ain't gonna even lie to you.
Brandis Andre says, "Oh, so you're a vet."
Oh, I've been in the game for a minute. I've been in the game for a minute, boss. For a long time. I've been through the downs, the ups, the good, the bad, the ugly. I've been through it all, boss. I didn't experience everything a part of trading. I done been through every aspects. I done been through every mentors. Like I said, stocks. From going from penny stocks to blue chip stocks. I done went through it all. I done went through every sector. From gold to health to as far as the retails and retail companies, I done been through it all. It took a year. Put it like this, like the way that I am now, it took that long for me to get here to where I am now as far as my professional, ability as far as a stock trader. It took about 4 or 5 years for me to get to this point. Because you gotta learn the ins and outs. You gotta learn the components. You gotta learn the functions of it. And first start off by learning the terminologies first. Floats, volumes, liquidity, resistance, support.
Brandis Andre
You gotta
says,
learn that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, once you start to learn the basics, because you gotta understand what it means. Again, what is a float? What is a good float? What is a healthy float? What is a float that is heavy? What is a float that is low? What is a float rotation? I had to learn everything. And I didn't just learn from one person. I learned from multiple people throughout the years. I was learning from Sean, Tim Sykes, Tim Grattani, Steven Dux, Roland Wolf, Mark Crook, what's his name from Warrior Trading? Ross Cameron, Ricky Gutierrez, damn, there's a lot of people. What's his last name? What's the Carmaine? Something Carmaine. Learned from him too. I had to figure it out, as I went through it. But now that I got my own pattern now and I'm understanding it, it's like B Money. When I say this, so like I can make easy money. Look right here to my my finger getting cut off. Look right here to my my little bar at the bottom. and look at my wins versus my losses. I'm up 32 wins versus 6 losses. So that's letting you know I'm good. I done got better at my journey. 32 wins and 6 losses, and then my losses be low. Like I don't even take big losses. I take like $100 loss, something like that. I don't even take big losses. I take small losses.
Brandis Andre says, oh, you.
And then that $7,000 that you do, and I gotta update that too. I've gotta do that. And the $7,000 that you see in that little bracket, that's my small account challenge. I started with $100 in that account. I started with $100. Think about it, $100, and I grew $100, and now I'm up $7,000. So I'm trying to move it up to 10,000 from 10 to 15, and I'm gonna show you my little. I'm doing a small account challenge. I got my little brackets right here. Where's my brackets? Let me go back. Small account challenge. Here we go. So I got 3 different brackets. So I got bracket 1, should be the first one, which I already completed. I started with $100 up to 500. I completed that one because I crossed over $1,000. Done. All right. Next, I went from $1,000 to 2,500 to 5,000. Completed that challenge. Next, now I'm in the range of 5,000. Now I gotta go from 15,000 to 25,000. That's gonna be the last portion of my challenge. Turning $100 to $25,000. I'm done. So yeah, the goal is to get to 25 grand on this challenge. So I already done turned $100 to $7,000 so far. So I'm just slowly trying to grow it. It took some time to get that bum there. So now I can just freely trade. You know, I'm good now.
Brandis Andre says, you got this.
Oh, thanks so much, boss. Thank you so much for the support, man. And you know I got your back too. So we gonna all make it. We got this. The whole team, the whole squad. And like I said, what I like to do is I like to help people, build up their confidence. Because you have a lot of traders who have small accounts who don't have a lot of confidence that, they don't see a way out of it. I just proved it, which is why I did the small account challenge. So that's why I started with $100, because I wanted to prove to people you have to have confidence, you have to have a will, you have to have a game plan to succeed. Because you got to go through your failures in order to be successful. So when I was growing my $100, starting off with $100, I did have a little bit of pain. I ain't gonna lie, because I couldn't make a lot. I didn't have a lot of options when you only have $100. So I slowly grew it from 100 to 200, up to 500 to 1,000. Now I'm at $7,000, and all I did was just show. And it is to prove that the possibility.
You're very right about that.
Yeah, it's always a way. You always have to find a way to make a way. That was my whole purpose of doing a small account challenge. Never, ever think that, you're not going to succeed in life. You're not going to become somebody in life. It's like God put you here for a reason. We all have a purpose in life, and you just have to find that purpose. But you can't sit around the house, sobbing on Netflix, watching everybody else succeed, watching everybody else success. Because what a lot of people tend to do, how they get lost in that world, is because they're so focused on everybody else's success. That's why you got all these people chasing behind these celebrities who already made it. It's like they made it. It's up to you to make it. So it's like, if they can do it, you can do it. Stop looking at that as a way to just envy something and be mad about it. It's like, use that as motivation, use that as inspiration to get to that level. That's it. That's how I did with stock trading. Like, I didn't get mad when when I started joining Sean. When I started joining Deckmar's community, I didn't envy him. I didn't say, oh man, he making this amount of money, man. Forget him. No. I got motivated by Sean. I got motivated by Active. I got motivated by AK-47 and the rest of these guys because I wanted what they had, but I knew I had to put in the work to get there. So instead of me envying that, let me see.
Because everyone has the ability to be successful.
Exactly.
And find their right avenue.
Thank you. Exactly. It is, and so many people want handouts. It's like, dude, stop having your hands out wanting something. Go for it. I mean, I could have been gave up, and I'm just gonna be honest. I could have gave up stock trading a long time ago. I've been through hell trying to get to my as far as my career. And I know you haven't heard this, Brandon, but I mean, like I told other people that as far as my career, I went through depressions. I went through suicidal thoughts. I felt less than. I was questioning God, why am I here? But through the grace of God, through a praying family, thank God for them, that kept me strong, I started to pray. I started to become positive. I started to find my way in life, And I went from that darkness into the light, and now I'm in a better place. Now you see me happy, I'm excited. But don't think just because you see me happy and excited that I haven't been through something. I've been through something. We all go through something, but it's up to you to get out of it and focus on better things. You know, you can't change the past, but you can damn sure set yourself up to change in the future. So, and what I had to do was stay positive and move forward because I've been through it all, man. Because and another thing that kept me here, even though when I was going through my depression and my suicidal thoughts, and I know suicidal, I mean, I know that's a heavy word to use, was my kids. I never want to let my kids down. I got a beautiful daughter and two handsome sons that I cannot let down. I have to be a leader for them. I have to lead by example. By me being depressed and taking myself out, all I'm doing is putting hurt on them because I don't know how that's gonna affect them in the long run because they see their daddy taking them himself out. I don't know how it's gonna affect them as they get older. You know, then they might want to take themselves out. It's just going to be a negative cycle over and over and over. So in order to break that negative cycle, I have to bring in the positive cycle. So even through my hard times, I have to show my kids on what you can do in life, what you can accomplish in life.
That you do in the world and especially for the kids.
Oh, exactly.
Brandis Andre says, "You're doing great stuff here. It's super inspiring."
Thank you so much, boss. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. But yeah, man, I mean, it's because of you, like you, Brandy, because of Marty, Gert, all of you guys, Coldplay. And again, I thank y'all too, man, because y'all help push me to be great in life because I never want to let none of you guys down, man. I love y'all so much. Like, I love y'all. I rock with y'all, man. Y'all my family. And I put in the work. You know, sometimes I do become exhausted, but I know I got to keep fighting because I have to fight not only for me, I have to fight for y'all. I have to fight for my family because I want to change many lives while I'm here on this earth. Because at least I know when I do pass away, at least I know I left something behind. I left something positive. I left a legacy.
Love you back.
Salute to you, Bill B Money. Salute. But yeah, man. I mean, it's because of y'all why I keep pushing, man. That's why I keep pushing because of y'all. I want to be great in life, man. I mean, because I know I have the capability to be great. I can go far in life. So, I mean, people got to. The main weakness with a lot of people is the word accountability. Take accountability for your own actions. Stop trying to point the finger at somebody else. Because you do have to remember, when you pointing one finger towards somebody else, look how many fingers is pointing back at you. So take accountability, handle your business, you know, learn from your failures, turn those failures into successes, and just keep the ball rocking and rolling, man. Trust me, I've been through it all, and I'm a living testimony to say that I've been through hell and back, but I'm here, I'm blessed, I'm around you awesome people, wonderful people that I know will be great in life too, and we're going to keep rocking and rolling. That's it. Man, like I said, I got love for y'all, man, always. So I'm going to keep pushing. So shout out to the whole team. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to B Money who's been supporting me. Shout out to Marty, Gert, all of y'all, Sean, Active, AK-47, Coldplay. Shout out to everybody who's been supporting me. Thank y'all. Love y'all, man. Straight up. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Thank you so much for saving my life. Thank you. So by y'all saving my life, I'm trying to put money in y'all pockets by teaching y'all these methods. So off top. So that's my way of saying thank you to y'all by teaching y'all these methods freely and put money in y'all pockets. So let's rock and roll with it. So we good. We good. So with that being said, let's get back to focusing on the market. I do apologize. But yeah, man, right now we are on the channel right now. And just go sideways. Like I said, today we may get it, we may not. The main focus is we hold if you're going on the upside, if you do want to see some movements on up, as long as 500 holds, you will definitely want to see the movement back on up towards that 503.50 because we have to break 503.50 in order to get back into that channel of the 505, 507. So we do have to create that reversal where we can start to rotate back this way. If you want to rotate back this way, we definitely have to get back above 503 to 507, which will create that U shape. But right now, I do still see somewhat of a downtrend that needs to break if we can break it. So even if we take yesterday's movement to today's movement, you can clearly see a downtrend. So we need to break that downtrend. So, but Brandon, but you do see the patterns how I'm making it, because I know, you know, like you were saying, you were talking about it just is like zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. But if I do this, if I take off, I'm gonna show you real quick. If I take off this, 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 and keep this, you can clearly see a pattern. See that? You can clearly see a downtrend. See, throughout all that noise, you can clearly see a downtrend. you get rejected, you come on down, you get rejected, you come on down, you get rejected, you come on down. So if you notice, it's following that line damn near perfectly to a T. See that? How it's creating a downtrend pattern. See that? So basically, your downtrend is when you lose value.
Andre says, yet it makes a little
Yeah.
sense.
Basically, your downtrend is pretty much. It don't matter whether it's a stock or ETF or whatever. When a downtrend is when you lose value. So it's not just look. I'll put it like this, Brandon. So it's not just looking at the candles. You're looking at the prices. You see the prices on the side to the right? These are your prices. This is the value. So when you start a downtrend, you started at 506 and you start a downtrend, that means you're losing value instead of going up in value. So here you're at 506, you got rejected, right? You came on down. So as you was coming on down, you lost the value of 505, you lost the value of 504, you lost the value of 503, all the way on down. You see that? Now when you came back on up, you regained a little bit of value up to 504. So if you notice, you went from 506 to 504, which is like it's almost like it's moving in twos. It's moving by twos. So if you notice that, 506, 504, and then next 502. So if you think about it in twos, it makes a lot more sense, especially with the SPY. So if you notice, 6, 4, 2, and then if you go the opposite way, 2, 4, 6. So if you notice that, and look at the patterns itself, 6, 4, and then it was next 2. So if you notice that, it's crazy on how it's setting itself up like that. But yeah, I mean, downtrend is when you lose value, and uptrend is when you gain value. So right now, that means we're coming down off of a downtrend still. We're losing value from the 506 down to the 500, which needs to hold. If you lose 500 value, that means you're coming down to the areas of 400, 498, 497, 496. So right now, it's bouncing off of that 500. As you can see, buyers have moved in, bounced back on up, come on down, buyers moved in, back on up. So as you can see, 500 is still holding. We're still in this downtrend. But if we do crack 500, do expect a push down where we lose even more value. So that's how it works, boss. So,
Andre says, what would you recommend I type in on YouTube for the basics to learn in my own time too? That way I can come back and everything start to make sense completely.
Deckmore, I'm with a community right now. I'll send you the link.
Andre says, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you the link. Tradecaster. Tradecaster is definitely a thing because that's who I'm with right now. I'm a part of that team. I am one of the top traders in the community. I can show you real quick on the community that I'm with. So it's not the pressure or anything, but I'll try to convince you. But this is who I'm with, and I'm just being honest because again, I'm a living testimony of this platform here, Tradecaster. I'm with these guys. So we got multiple people who are traders in here. I'm live, as you can see right here. I'm live. Caesar is live. Yeah, Bud is live. The main guy who started it all is right here. That's Sean Deckmore. So if you go to his channel real quick, let's go to it real fast. Oh, let me go back to mine because I think I knocked off my. Make sure I'm still live. Oops, my fault, y'all. But let's see if he's talking.
Contract area.
And this is Sean Deckmore. So he's one of the guys that actually molded my career.
Where I think we get a nice put contract.
And as you can see, that's him talking. So he's over Tradecasters. He's like the boss. He's the main guy, but he's also a decent, wholesome guy. And I'm speaking through experience because he's helped me so many ways, and he's a good guy, and he can help you with so many. So you join, like I say, once you get into Tradecaster.
You guys, happy Thursday, by the way, and I hope you guys are excited.
Let's go into here. If you go into the library, not the libraries, I'm sorry, video library, you'll have different areas. You go into the video library, you have the boot camp lessons, anything you need to understand, level 2, short and boot camp, entries, candlesticks, and I'll send you the link too so you can get onto this. But it is Tradecaster. They do have the different prices right now. It's on a sale. You do have a monthly, you have semi-annual and annual, and the lifetime is 3,200, as you can see right here. They got different packages, but he do have some. But don't get me wrong, he do have some contents on YouTube. So you can check out his content first, to understand, the way he breaks down everything, and if you're comfortable with it, and this will lead you into more, information, more details as far as like prices and
okay, I'll def look into this. Thank you, boss.
Yeah, so he got breakdowns. Like I said, you got 10 videos of option boot camps. You got 20 videos of general education. If you go down to general education, you'll have like let me see, your gap ups, stop losses, and things like that. So he has a whole video library on things you may need help with, as far as shorting, entries. You got 19 videos on entries, how to enter a stock, how to exit a stock. You got 7 videos on shorting, on how to short a stock. But they have different breakdowns. But I'm gonna definitely send that to you in a few, boss, so you can just take a look at it to see if you'll be interested in joining the Tradecaster family, which we would love to have you. So let me send this to you real quick. Send you the video. Well, not video because you can't get on right now until you become a member. But I will have you look at his. Matter of fact, let me send you his link to his YouTube real quick. So you can, like I said, get comfortable with him. So you get comfortable with him. So let me send you his YouTube real quick. He is talking. So let me send you his YouTube.
One ticker, one trade every week.
Shut up, I don't hear you. I'm trying to get to Sean Deckmore's lobby so I can send this to the to YouTube real quick so he can have that. Oh no, he's on the not YouTube, he's on Twitch. All right, I got you, boss. I'm about to send it to you right now as we speak. Let me go ahead and reply to you with your name, and I'm gonna see it's Sean Deckmore. Sean Deckmore. And I can have his link. I'm sending it to you right now. All right, B Money
says, Sean Deckmer, link Deckmer Trades.
Got you, boss. I got you linked up right now. So you can check him out, look at the content, get comfortable, do feel free, to look into the Tradecaster community, which I'm a part of. And
Andre says, thank you,
Oh, no problem, boss. No problem. Yeah, so like anything to help anybody, man, to pull people towards our community, man. I'm gonna do the very best that I can. Char and Queen, good morning to you. Yeah, so anywhere that I can help, help pull people into, our community, because again, it's a trustworthy community where we help everybody. It's not no scam, because again, I've been a part of it for 5 years plus, and if it was a scam, I'd have been left out of this community a long time ago. So it goes to show you, because look at my win rates. I'm at 32 wins. And if you notice, every time I trade with confidence. So it's letting you know that it's something within this community that does give you the comfort, the push, the drive, the inspiration, the motivation. So definitely that. So again, I'm a living testimony to that, Brandon. If so yeah, don't ever feel skeptic. Again, I sent you the link to the guy who started it all. His name is Sean Deckmore. He helped me. He helped a lot of other traders. And again, I'm a living testimony to that, because look where I'm at. Making good profits, making good trades. I done turned $100 to $7,000, something that I thought I would never could do long time ago. But boom, it is. I'm showing it. I got my proof. I'm proving everything. So again, yeah. And like I said, once I do get up in profit, and I'm again for a lot of you guys on Tradecaster, and even with you, Brandon, because I know you like I said, because I know I did put that in your in your head about the Tradecaster situation. So what I'm gonna do for y'all is, once I do complete this challenge, and y'all hear me right now on Tradecaster, whatever platforms, whatever y'all own, YouTube, whatever, and y'all do want to join Tradecaster, or if you are part of Tradecaster, once I do complete this challenge, I will take a certain portion, at least, because I got to stay above the PDT, so I might have to wait till I get to 30,000, because I can take out a certain amount, because I want to take out $5,000, because what I want to do is take out $5,000. And what I want to do is I want to give that to the community. So basically, by giving it to the community, I want to pay for your subscriptions. I'm sorry for saying it. Subscriptions. So, whether it's, yearly or whatever, if it is $1,000 on the yearly, to help at least 5 people, because I know $5,000 is going to kind of be a lot, because I can't pay for everybody. So at least 5 people where I can try to do my best to give y'all a yearly subscription. So I'm gonna get with Sean. I'm gonna talk to him about that. So once I do cross it, I'm gonna donate $5,000. And y'all hear me? This is on live. This is recorded. So I can't take it back. That I want to take $5,000, and I do want to give to the Tradecaster community, and I do want to give 5 people a yearly subscription towards Tradecaster. So that's my word, and I promise I'm not breaking it.
Says, oh, that's generous.
Yeah. So y'all don't have to come out of pocket. So if I pay for your yearly subscription, y'all don't have to pay for it. All you gotta do is log in and, go on Tradecaster. So that's gonna be my gift to y'all. So I'm pushing to get to that mark, and once I get there, again, I want to give Sean $5,000 to give the 5 lucky people, and boom. So That'll be for a yearly subscription. Because I can't do the lifetime because that's $3,000. So I'm only doing $5,000. So a yearly, hey. I mean, y'all good with that? Y'all like that? Y'all like that plan? You know, take $5,000, give it to the Tradecaster community, and give that out to different members so they don't have to come out of pocket, so they'll be covered. Y'all like that? Do y'all? I mean, y'all agree with it?
Brandis Andre says.
Nah, I got you, boss. So Tradecaster crew, what y'all think? Y'all down with that? Marty, y'all down? All of y'all down with this? You know, with that game plan once I finish my small account challenge to donate $5,000 to Sean, you know, to the Tradecaster community to help the traders pay for their memberships. So I got y'all, man. I'm pushing to get there. I'm pushing. Right now I'm at 7. I'm still trucking it. So. And another thing I'm gonna do too, while I do have y'all on here. Once I hit, I'm almost there. So I'm on what, $3,000 I need to go. I will be doing a cash prize giveaway once I do hit $10,000. So I will be doing a cash prize giveaway, and I will be breaking it down on what you would need to do to enter. So I will be doing a $1,000 cash prize giveaway. So just letting y'all know that's coming up because we're almost to that mark. We're almost at 10,000, and once I hit 10, you know, to say that I hit my little mark of 10 grand, I'm gonna take out 1,000 and I'm gonna, you know, give it out to somebody. So I might do a spin the wheel, something like that. So just to let y'all know, team, I got y'all. So we're gonna do it soon. Be getting ready for the cash prize giveaways. But majority of the people, I'm telling you right now, I don't need no ninja watches. I'm telling you right now, y'all can be viewing my YouTube all you want to, but in order for you to be a part of the cash prize giveaway, I don't care. There's no excuses. Because all it is a click of a button, which is $4.99. I don't want to hear no damn excuses. All you got to do to be a part of the entry, to go for the further instructions, follow and subscribe. It's about the easiest thing you can do. It's free. Pressing the button. That's it. Subscribe, like, comment. That's it. It's about the easiest thing to do. So once you subscribe and follow me, that's gonna be the first portion. And then all my subscribers, shut up, Marty. All my subscribers and my followers, y'all will give y'all further instructions on what y'all would need to do. Because I am working on putting up an email setup where all you have to do is it's gonna be. I'm trying to debate on if I want to do the team trades or just J trades, where it's gonna go into which I'm using MailChimp, and it's gonna be like a little a sign up. Pretty much for a newsletter. You're gonna sign up for a newsletter, and then you'll get further instructions in your emails. So we're working on trying to get all that together. So I was debating on if I wanted to go with just J trades or team trades, but I might just go with team trades. I mean, we're a team, shit. Team trades it is. So we're gonna be doing that. So I got y'all. I got y'all. So right now we are on an uptrend. We are slowly, and I do see a lot of buyers moving in. We are definitely down uptrending because I definitely see way more green candles than red. So that's green. That means buyers are definitely stepping in as we are uptrending. So that's a good sign. So again, we're trying to go all the way on up to that 503.50 mark. And we break that 503.50. We got room to run up to that 505. Put it back in that channel, 505, 507. So definitely keep your eyes peeled on that. So let's go ahead and we're going to focus on, this is what we're going to do for right now too. So we're going to focus on trying to cross over this finish line. This is what we're going to do. We're going to try to focus on crossing this finish line to get back into this channel of 505, 507. So let's see if we can get there. Let's see if those buyers are going to step up, which they pushing now. There it is. Bad boys are pushing now. To 50, was it 507? Was it 507.50 or 507? It was 507, right? I think 507. 507. Yeah, so they should put us back in this channel. So the goal is to rotate back into this channel. So, because if we do, that'll put us back on top of this trend line. Yeah, because that'll cross us on top of this trend line here on that downtrend. That'll get us back on top of the middle for the push back on up, because then you'll have support. So we definitely have to cross that. Let me take this out. It's too many damn lines I got on this chart. I do apologize. Let's see. And let me darken this line too, so it don't be too many lines all in the damn way. But I ain't taking it off. Bump that, because that trend line works perfectly, and I am not taking it off. Let's see. All right, cool. All right, you can still see it, but you know, it just that so we don't have too many lines on the chart. So we got to cross that finish line, 503.50. We cross that 503.50. Look for that push up into this area of 505, 507, and that bad boy is pushing. All right, who got in around the 500 mark for the pushback on up? Who jumped in on the call? Who jumped in on the call? Did y'all take that opportunity for that pullback to 500 for the pushback on up? Who got in on the call side? Who did it? Who took the opportunity? Who was not scared enough? Who was not scared to jump in? Who was brave enough to jump in on that bounce back up? Oops. Appreciate you, boss.
Subscribed to YouTube.
Thank you so much, boss. Thank you. Appreciate you. I did in my head. Marty, I can't. You supposed to be my right hand man. Come on, man. You supposed to be executing on these plays. We already got buyers already bouncing around these low areas. You know this. 500. Look at this. 500. I told you 500 is gonna be your strongest support because that is the last line of defense in the 500 range. So you gotta hold 500 to move back up to the 503s, 505, 507s. So if you notice, where you think buyers are gonna move in at 500 because they have to protect it in order to keep it away from the 490s. So again, yeah, you should have got in here and rolled. You could have been riding that on up. Look at that, smooth selling. Entered around 500, running up to 503.50. Look at that, boom. You would have made easy profit. Easy profit. easy. And on top of that, I told you to play the rotation. Remember, I told you from that 503.50 to 500, I told you it was going to rotate. Marty, you was right there when I explained this. This first channel we talked about. This channel here. Didn't I not say it was going to rotate up and down, up and down? Didn't I not say if it was going in? I told you, it's a way to make money in a chop or in a channel. I say catch the bottoms or catch the tops. I told you, once you rotate to the bottoms, go for a call. You rotate to the tops, go for a put. It's going to rotate up and down until what? We break out or we crack down. So, that's how much, not you, Marty, but I know, like the rest of y'all, I told y'all, man, because y'all could have been killing this. Dude, I'm giving y'all money-making opportunities. And I'm not talking to you, Marty, so I don't want you jumping in. I'm talking about the rest of everybody else who are not taking advantage of this. I'm giving y'all free, like, money-making opportunities, and I'm not even charging y'all nothing. I done gave y'all the channel patterns. I told y'all, 503.50 to 500. I told you, all you got to do to play the channel, catch the bottoms or catch the tops. You going for a call, you going for a put. It just rotates up and down, up and down. Going for puts at 500. Well, now wait to see if, because right now we knew buyers were stepping in. We got it when we was at 500. Now what you want to do is see if the bears are going to step in at 503.50. So just wait for confirmation to see if those bears are going to step in. We get that nice red candle. So right now we're green right now because we went from red to green. So once we had this red candle, your buyer stepped in and showed confirmation that we were pushing back on up. Boom, 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 boom. Now let's see what's going to happen as we go towards these areas here. Towards that 503.50 to the 504. Because you can see right here, they moved in at 504 and came back on down. So let's just see what's going to happen. We are pushing already. Already trying to push on the downside. I'm taking the rest of the day off. Lost it. Oh, Gert. Where you got in at, boss? Where you got in at? Go ahead. Talk to me. Where you got in at? I mean, I told y'all the channel. I showed y'all the rotation. Look. Up, down, rotation. I told y'all, man. It's a channel. All it's doing is rotating until we either break out or we crack down. Either we break out of 503.50 or we crack 500. All we doing is rotating. So throughout the channel, all you got to do is either catch the bottoms for the ride on up or you catch the tops for the ride on down. Because right now you see bears are definitely trying to step in around 503 because look at the buying, look at the selling pressure. Trying to push down as we get closer and closer to where that 503. So, and you got to keep in mind, you still got to keep in mind, we are still in a bearish market right now. We are still in a bearish market. Where's that clicking come from? Oh, who am I on? Oh, Must be on deck, showing decks, deck more. Cause I'm hearing click, 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 click. Yeah, so I'm still on showings. I was wondering why I kept hearing clicking. So, but yeah, y'all still have to keep in mind, team, we are still in a bearish market. The market is still bearish. We're not no longer on that trend, that uptrend no more. We are on a downtrend. We're in a downtrend market. You got to keep that in mind. Until we break past, we go back up towards those highs, we are still in a bearish market. You got to keep that in mind, team. So as we go, we lost. You got to remember, we lost that other trend line. Do I still have it? Or did I take it off? It's still here. You see the gray lines? You remember we were in this trend line, this old trend line here? That's when we were in a bullish market. This and this, here and here. If I go back to this, remember that's when we were bullish, yeah. But now we fell out of that trend line. Go up a little bit more. Boom, boom, boom. So as you can see, when we was in a bullish market, we were going up. We were going up in value. See that? Going up in value all the way up to 525. But what happened? We lost that. We got rejected and then wound up transitioning over to a downtrend. Now we're losing value. So these two don't even exist anymore until we get back into that channel. So this exists because we losing value going down instead of up. We were going up, we were around the 525s. But now we're going down, we're going back down towards the 490s. Because we are still in this downtrend until we break out of that downtrend. So all we can do is play the patterns from here to here, even the mid areas. So now we're on the downtrend. You have to have a downtrend mindset. Downtrend mindset right now. So we are still downtrending with room to still fall to this trend line, and which is all the way back down towards that 496, 495. As long as 500 holds. As long, keep that in mind, keywords, as long as 500 holds, we can start to slowly move our way back on up towards this trend line here. You know, well, we got to get past this one first, then up to this. As long as this hold. However, if we lose 500, expect a move back down towards this trend line. So we haven't touched it yet. We got room to still fall to it, and we still have room to still run up to test the mid area of that trend line. So it's going to go either way. Either we're going to run up to this area and get rejected, come down, or we're going to break out and go up, or further downside. So keep it on watch. Ben is all behind the price points of 503.50. 503.50 is going to be the starter. You got to get back above 503.50. Why is 503.50 so important? Let's go back. Because you remember, let's take off the 500 real quick. Because you remember, that was the old breakout level. 503.50 was the old breakout as we were going on an uptrend going into 2024. We ran on up. We got rejected at 503.50. Came on down. Tried to run back up to 503.50. Got rejected. Came on down. What happens once we broke 503.50? We started that massive run on up because that was the main key that needed to be broken, right? So if that held up as strong resistance and possible strong support, look right here. We bounced off of it at one point, but look where we at. We right back underneath that old resistance of 503.50. So that can work for either sides. Underneath 503.50 is resistance. Above 503.50 is support. So you have to keep that white line in mind, that area is very powerful. Because if we go back across the board, 503.50, you can see this right across the board, how powerful that is. You hit 503.50, you fall. You hit 503.50, you fall. You break above 503.50, can be support when you move on up. Where are we at right now? Underneath 503.50. So that has turned back into resistance that needs to break. So keep that on watch. 503.50 is going to be very important. So we have to break that old resistance. We have to break back above old resistance. Now that we back underneath it, it's going to be a little tricky because we are in a bearish market. Keep it on watch to see where we go. Can we break it back above 503.50 and hold? Or will we hit 503.50 and go back down? 503.50 is definitely going to be your key area for today. We need to get back above it if we want to see some more upside. Or we need to stay underneath it if you want more downside, which is pertaining to the puts. Because the way that these patterns been setting up has been drop after drop after drop. So let's see if we're not going to get another drop, pop, drop position. Let's see if this area is going to actually hold and really reverse back on up. Keep this on watch. Because every single time it looks like it wants to go up, we get rejected, we come down. Look like it wants to go up, we get rejected, we come down. Look like it wants to go up, It might get rejected and possibly come down if those buyers do not move in. So keep that on watch. 503.50 team. Keep that on watch. That's going to be your main price point right here. 503.50. Keep that in mind. Keep it on watch. That's why I said, Marty, watch to see if those bears are going to move in, to see if they're going to try to protect this area, or will those those bulls break and actually run. Keep it on watch. 503.50 is going to be very important. 503.50. That is your past resistance that we needed to break in the past to go on up. So 503.50. Keep that focus. Keep it focused. We got to stay above it. We break it, we have to stay above it. We cannot get rejected and come back down, because that's going to still be considered resistance. That's going to allow those bears to keep piling up on in. Also, let me take a look at the option chain for SPY too. Let me see what the max pain is, why it is moving. I do apologize for blocking the screen, team. I just want to see it right quick. 19th, how many? God damn. On the 19th of tomorrow, we got 2.8 million puts for the max pain of 500, which we already did. We hit that already. So let's see, 2.8 million out of the money puts versus we do have 897,000 out of the money calls. So yeah, we're gonna definitely have a lot of contracts tomorrow that's gonna be expiring, especially this big one, that 2.8 million puts, which could lead to a spike. That could lead to a spike, especially if they keep holding at 500. Especially if those calls keep holding at 500, that's going to hold them out of that position for a nice move on up. Possibility. However, you lose 500, you can definitely see a drop back on down. So you can see right here yourself, 500. And you can see right here, max pain for the day, 503. So we already talked about it. So, and as you can see, 503.50, come back on down at 503. Max pain is 503. So keep that on watch. That 503 max pain. 503 max pain. I mean, we seen it right there in our faces. Cool was the price. We just seen it. And look what's getting rejected at. 503. What was the max pain? Go back again. Look. What's the max pain for today? 503. What's the max pain for tomorrow? 500. So if you notice today, 503. Where's it getting rejected at? 503. See it? 503. So let's see. But it does still look, like I said, it still looks bullish. I mean, it still looks bullish. As long as that 500 holds, you break back above 503.50, bulls can keep going. So keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. Like I said, I'm done with my trades. I mean, I'm watching y'all. I'm rooting for y'all. 700. What did he say? Boom, boom, boom. Could be another H pattern. Right now, I mean, your bulls are definitely stepping in. Coldplay is definitely pulling up towards this resistant area, because I want to see exactly what's going to happen here first. Before we even get to the channel 505, 507, we definitely want to see what's going to happen here. Again, will those bears protect this, or will those bulls overtake those bears and push? So I definitely want to see what's going to happen to this 503.50 level. We don't have any other news coming out today. We do have a five-year something auction. What was it? I know it wasn't a bond auction. It was a 5-year something auction. What was it? 5-year what? 5-year tips option. Auction. Okay, so really nothing major after this. I mean, the only major stuff was the jobless claims. Let's see what CNBC's saying too. I forgot to even check that this morning. That was my fault. I was doing so much crap. I was multitasking. I do apologize. Did they say anything about the jobless claims? Trump media shares soars by more than 13. Ooh, let me see. Is that cause they said soars. Oh, it is soaring. I'm just going by what I read. I just seen Trump media soars by more than 13%. So, I mean, I just read that and I seen that. So that bad boy moving. Do they got any shares on that? It's kind of, let me see.
J24 says, Mystic speaks at 11.
Thank you so much, boss. Thank you. Appreciate you. Let's see. What was I looking for? I blanked out. I even overthink I blanked. Oh, I know what I was looking for. To see if it has options on that. was about to say, I just blanked out. Oh, they do got options on this. On JDT. Huh. So how high can you run? How high can you go? Let me see. Where are you at right now? Got a nice little sell-off. So about what, 40-ish? Let's see here. What can I do with you if I was to go for a move on you? Let me see. Take that off real quick. I know 50 for sure, because you hit 50, you come on down. 80, you come on down. Got the 13 EMA sitting here. So you're bouncing off of that 20. I'm trying to just see how it moves. Because the minute I can understand the pattern of it, because the minute I understand the pattern of a stock, I can definitely like nail it. So right now, let me see how you looking on my 180, my reliable. Oh yeah, you coming off of a downtrend. So you're definitely, excuse me. So you're definitely, boom, 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 boom. So we know for sure 50 is resistance. I can clearly see that. So 25 moves based on the movement from Trump's campaign. Anything else is not logical. So is it tied to the not J? What was the other one? Coldplay. What was the other one that was tied into him? It wasn't DJT. It was what was the other one? I know True Social, but what else was tied to him? It was okay, thank you. That's what it was. DWAC. Thank you. That's what it was. DWAC. Oh yeah, it's doing the same exact thing. Oh yeah. So it is the same exact thing. The patterns are definitely the same. So let me see. Go back to J. Yeah, that's the same exact thing. So, Boss, appreciate you, boss. Thank you so much, boss. Thank you. Appreciate you. But why is it still? Oh, I was wondering. I was like, why is it? Okay, because I'm clicking on both of them. I'm like, why the hell is this is like the same exact thing? Oh, okay, I got it. I get you. That's why I was wondering. Like, why is the Okay, that makes sense. Appreciate you. Don't judge me. Nah, I'm just kidding. All love, bro. Let's see. Getting some upside, but where are you trying to get some upside to is the question. Because you bounced off of 35. Almost around this key area here. What was this? 33? So you're almost running right back up to that area. Because you get rejected. It's almost like in that same key area. Let me see. Let me make this one white. Like 33. Is that 33.50? Let me see. 33.50. I'm gonna put it in white. White. Put that in a smaller line. So yeah, about 33.50 because you bounced, and then you get rejected, and you're trying to come right back up to that 33.50 old area here. Because when you was on top of 33.50, you bounced, and then now you're underneath 33.50. So that's gonna be a rotation. So that's like a pivot point. So if that 33.50, so that means, okay, how can I look at this from a channel standpoint now? Because you're rotating back to it. So obviously you keep returning back to this channel. I mean to this price. So therefore, that makes you a pivot point. So I have to think outside of that pivot point. So, okay, you're rotating. So I'm gonna have to eliminate these areas because you're rotating back down to this area. So in order for you to rotate up, so from 33.50 on up this way, because you rotate back down to here, so that's a pivot. So that's for sure a pivot point. 33.50 is definitely pivot. So I'm just trying to think of the prices like outside of that. See, you go up and then you return back. So okay, 50 got to be a top. So what is the bottom? What would be your bottom is down here. So that'd be what, 22, 23? Some odd numbers. Almost like in this spot. Let me take out this 25 real quick. So let me see it from a bigger channel standpoint. Ah, damn it. Because you keep rotate back here to this point. What is this number? What is this price? 20. Nah, it ain't 20. Is it 22? No, is it? No, it's way lower. Gotta be 22.50 then. Or somewhere in that bracket. Somewhere close to this shit. Okay, it makes sense right here. All right, so now you bounce off of that 22.50 and you rotate to that 33.50. Okay. So I see a channel in here before you go on that breakout, but then you come right back underneath 50. So I see it like you rotate back and forth at this 533.50, and then you rotate underneath underneath 33.50, and then you rotate back up to 33.50. So 33.50 is a rotation. It's definitely rotating around this area, this number. So 33.50 is definitely important to this stock in some type of way, because every time you leave from it, you return back to it. You leave from it, you return back to it. You leave from it, you return back to it. You leave from it, you return back to it. So 33.50 is an important number. So you're trying to return back to 33.50. Of course, that's where you're trying to go. You're trying to rotate yourself right back to here. So, oh, I'm about to check it, boss. Thank you so much. Thank you. Ow. Can you check spot? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I sure can. I got you on that. No problem at all. All right. What we doing? Uh-oh. Bouncing back on up, huh? Bouncing back on up. There it is. Let's see. Buyers are stepping in. So next thing, if we can hold above that 503.50, yeah, put you back into that. And we're trying to get back into this channel 505.50. God, I keep saying 50 now. 505 to 507. Because you got to remember, 507 is an old channel. So again, if we go back in the past, if we go back and use what did I use before? Was it a 90-day chart I used when we talked about this before? Or was it a 4-hour chart? Was it a 184-hour chart, I think? So again, let's eliminate these channels right now since we're out of it. We ain't worried about the 14s and 12s just yet. So let's go ahead and eliminate these. We'll put these later. And 18s and the 20s. So let's. Well, no, I lied because I had to show the rotation. I had to show the rotation for those. I have to keep those. So yeah, keep this channel for sure. So this is where I'm trying to go with this at. So let's go back to the past. So if you notice, you rotated out of 505, 507. You went on up. You bounced on top of 505, 507. Went on up. Now you're coming back on down. Pass through the 507, 505. So it's trying to rotate right back into where? This old channel. So can those buyers rotate and put us back into that old channel we were in before? Because again, the minute we get back above, that 507 can hold us some type of hold up as support. That channel itself. So it's trying to rotate right back into that channel. The only difference this time though, the only difference I'm gonna have on this, the only difference is the fact is it did us justice on the upside because we were going up this way. Now you have to understand that the mountain we're crossing down. So now an area that could have hold us as support for the move on up can be the same channel to hold us down. So that's the only issue now is because we're rotating up, down. You see that? So we rotated up after we took off from that 505, 507 on the upside. We had green. This side was the bullish side. Now we're on the bearish side where that can be used against us going down, where this area can actually hold up as resistance. So, and then you got that trend line. Don't forget about that trend line. I gotta light it up again because we heading right back towards that trend line again. So definitely keep that on watch right here. But you got room to push to where? 505. And where's that 505 lining up with? That trend line. So it could act more of a bull trap versus a bear trap. So when you pulled here, this was a bear trap where you trapped those bears on that pullback around 505, 507, and you ran on up. But again, now we're coming on down, which can reverse the trap. Instead of a bear trap, it can trap bulls this time because we're reversing down. So that's the only issue because you can clearly see the pattern. You clearly see this upside down move, almost like a huge cup and handle pattern. So it looks very similar to a cup and handle pattern, almost, because it looks like we got the cup and the handle is trying to form. Oh shit, Taki, hold up. Now that I'm starting to see that. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. 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 Wait. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Let me double check this real quick. Let me double check it. Hold up. Let me see if that's correct. 500 right here. Matter of fact, let me hurry up and look at something real quick while I'm doing this. Let me switch my lines real fast. I gotta check something real quick while this is happening. Y'all keep this on watch for me real quick, team. I want to go over something real fast. Hold up. So let me move this down. Let me take all of these off, because I need to see something real fast. I need to see something real quick. Hold on. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm not trying to jump the gun. 500, right? So 500. I mean, it's ugly. I mean, don't judge me. 500. And that's around 500. Because that does look almost like a cup and handle. Inverted cup and handle. And we are in a bearish market, and we are in a downtrend. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That does look like an inverted cup. I'm just going to be honest. It looks like an inverted cup where you do bounce off of 500 and you run to 505, 507 when you hit that trend line and you reverse right back down to this trend line, which is around that 490-ish. Oh, that bad boy is trying to go back up slowly. If this cracks, it is definitely trying to get back to that area 480 slowly. I'm not saying we're going to get it right now because we already went all the way up, all the way down, 500. You bounced off of 500, going right into this trend line where that 505, 507 is really at. That can now act as a bull trap instead of a bear trap and re-push it back this way. Whoa. I just noticed that. I'm not gonna jump the gun. I'm just gonna watch. I'm just gonna watch because I don't want to get everybody worked up. I'm just watch. I'm just keep it on. Oh shit! I deleted my chart. I do apologize. Let me put my chart back up. Let me put it back. Apologize. Come on back. Ooh, but I did see that pattern. I mean, you know me. I'm like a mad scientist, always trying to figure out something. Why did this do this? I hate when this thing just pop up. You know, never just automatically just does this. I can't just restart normal. Gotta be extra. So, all right, back to SPY. All right, cool. So, right now we are at the. I get as close as I can. Go back. All right, right now. We haven't tested that yet, so let me go ahead and put this back gray. Let me darken it out so I don't have too many lines on my charts. Let me go ahead and put that until we get close to it, even closer. That's 505. I'll wait till we get to 505, and I'll light it back up again. So, we definitely, in order to avoid that possible cup and handle, we definitely got to stay on top of 507. I mean, that's the only way to avoid that. We definitely got to break 507 and stay on top of 507. That's the only way to avoid that cup and handle, possible cup and handle pattern. I'm just letting you guys know, because if we don't get back above 507, 505, 507, we can definitely see a possible inverted cup and handle pattern where we get rejected from 507, 505, back down to 503.50, down to 500, and putting us right back into that 490 where we'll actually start falling back down to that portion of this trend line, which is in the 490s. So we definitely would have to get back above 503.50, put us back in this channel, but we got to break out of the channel. Because if you hit and reverse back on down, that's going to put you right back down. That's going to start that handle pattern. It's going to be interesting. Very interesting to see what's going to happen. That's why I'm watching. I see that line. It's in dark gray, but you can see where it's lining up with that 505. You can definitely see that. But your first challenge is 505, 503.50 up to 505. So keep your eyes peeled on here, team. Oh man. I'm just keeping on watch, boss. I'm just keeping on watch, Coldplay, Marty Queen. I'm just definitely keeping on watch to see if we get that break of this 503.50 up to this 505. And if we can get the, we can break the 505, that'll put you back on top of that trend line up to 507. So the main focus is on top of that trend line, where you can turn that trend line into support and move back up this way, kind of like here, where you will bounce off that trend line, bounce and go back on up, trend line, bounce back on up. So until then, we have to definitely break that area. And that's around 505. It's lining up right with it. Right along with it. Let's see if we get it. Because, shoot. Because we're above the open, that's good. That means the candle on the daily is green. So that's a good thing. So, because the open is at 502. So that's good, but you're only up $1. So it's not like you fall away from the open where you can't fall back down and turn that daily candle back red. So it's not like we spiking so hard we can't come all the way back down to the open. So you're only $1 away from the open. That's the only thing about that. So we get back into this channel. Boom, boom, boom. Then get back into this area here. See how you just move into this little area, you bounce back and forth when you're above that 503.50. Kind of go back and forth, 505, 503, 505, 503, and then you crack. But you stay right underneath 507. You notice that? So definitely watch this area. This is going to be a little tricky. It's going to look like it might be some more choppiness. You're trying to reverse right back into this little area. Slowly. It got to get back there, though. You got to get above 503.50 to even be a part of this again. Because other than that, it's going to just hold. They're going to use 503.50 as resistance and then push it down again. So you definitely got to get back above 503.50. Most definitely. Because that max pain is at 503. Max pain is 503 on the as far as the option summary. We know that for sure. 503 is max pain. So, ooh, this is going to be tough. This is going to be tough. God dang. Ooh, this is going to be tricky. Because the things, what's standing in your way is like this portion to going up. Like, and I mean, it's solid. Like right now, it's definitely solid. Solid resistance is what I'm saying. So, yeah, SPY's definitely gonna have a challenge in front of it. The only smart way for SPY to get back on top of 507, I'm gonna tell you right now, what I would do if I was SPY is I would break back above 503 for sure, but you're gonna have to put yourself back into the areas of 505 and channel until tomorrow. You know, like just kind of ping pong back and forth between 505, 507, kind of like we did before in the past. Like get back into this upper portion of this channel where you have room to break out because you already be around that area 507. All you gotta do is push. See here, we not till 507, but you have so many sellings that's in the way of 507. You got that 505, 503.50, which is testing right now, and that downtrend before you even get to 507. So that's the thing. So right here, I'm watching from here to here, 503.50 to 505. These are going to be your main areas that we have to get above because you can see every time you hit, you fall, you hit, you fall, you hit, you fall, you hit, you fall every single time. So we definitely got to get that push back on up above 503.50, 505 for that run up to 507. I mean, but them bears been coming in heavy. I mean, right underneath 507, they came in at 506. They was coming in, boom, 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 boom. 506 kept dropping them. Oh, so wait. Now that I'm thinking about it, hold up, because we lost. Damn, it might be going by twos, because remember we talked about that earlier. Because you already lost 508, well 510, 508. You already got stuff here at 506. What's gonna be next? 504. It's going down by twos. I'm noticing that it's going by twos. So again, 510, 508, 506, which again where those bears moved in at. You can see it right here, 506, bears. The next area we go by twos is 504. Ooh, shoot. shoot. It looked like they tried it yesterday when you hit up the 504, they got rejected. Oh, snap. Well, that's probably why they was calling Max Payne a 503. Because you are losing value every $2 freaking dollars. So again, 508, 506, now 504. They definitely trying to. So we got to break above 506, 504 because those bears are sitting right here. Because you can clearly see that where it ran all the way on up, boom, came right back on down. And what was that? 504. So damn. So not only will you have 503.50, you have 504. Man, this is gonna be crazy. So them bears gonna be sitting somewhere in this area. I'm gonna keep it on watch. So let's see. We all trying to push. We all getting close to 504. I want to see what's gonna happen to this 504 mark. I want to see if those bears are sitting there. Trying to get back above 503.50. Possibly took a fly on a 5 contract. Yeah, like I said, I mean, you good if you're getting down here. You know, especially for calls. If you're getting around this, if you're getting around the 500 for the run up towards these areas, because we don't know if we're gonna break it. But that is a nice little run from the 500s to the 503s. I mean, I would have took a profit because again, we don't know if we're gonna break it. I would have definitely took profit on that. So I mean, that's definitely a good setup. It's just the only thing. It's the pattern. It's just. What I'm trying to say is, it's not giving me that U-shaped pattern. You see what I mean? It's not giving me like a U-shaped pattern which like is healthy. It just kind of like I mean, it look like a W pattern, but normally, you know, we like to see those U-shaped patterns where, you know, it gives it time to consolidate, hold a certain key level where you channel at the bottom and then you move up. Here, we're just kind of like fall. Fall, pop, fall, pop, fall, pop. So it's like it's just like a wonky kind of pattern right now. It's not giving me a uptrend pattern. It's giving me more of a downtrend feeling. I mean, it's definitely giving me, like, you can clearly see it. Look, it's giving me more of a downtrend feeling than anything. Let me see if I can shrink it up just a little bit so I can draw it out. You kind of see what I mean? How it's giving you more of a downtrend feeling. Like it wants to do this, go down this way. It's giving me like a downtrend feeling. Let me see. Let me see if I can make it make sense. From here to here. I mean, it might not be perfect, but almost. I'm trying to line it up right. I don't think I did that right. It's kind of like a downtrend is like feeling that it's just giving me until we break. Something like, almost like that. I mean, I know it's not perfect. It's right around that 503.52. So we got to definitely break that. Because it just gives me that downtrend feeling from, because this is what, Friday? Last Friday? From last Friday going into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it's just giving me this downtrend feeling like we still got more downside to go. So I'm just not comfortable. I'm not even trading it, and I'm like, I'm gonna watch it with you guys because I wanted to see what's gonna happen at this 503.50 because that's gonna be our main focus. To see, so I definitely want to keep our eyes peeled to see if we can go from here back into this channel. Because again, if we get back into this channel today and hold for a possible momentum squeeze tomorrow, I mean it's a possibility, but we gotta bypass these areas to even get back into this channel. And again, we already seen what the max pain was, which is 503. And then we already see that it looked like we're trying to slowly move down by twos. Because the bears already came in heavy at 506. You can clearly see that. You know, you can see, look, come on up. Look, 506 right here. 506 bears. 506 bears. 506 bears. So if we go by twos and going down, the next area would be 4. And you can see right here, they tried to go up at the 4s yesterday. And bears came in at where? 504. Boom. Drop them right here. So that's why I'm keeping my eyes peeled around these two levels. It's because I want to see if those bears are sitting around these areas. Because they definitely came in at 504 yesterday. At that spike, came in and dropped it right back on down. So I want to see what's going to happen at this 504-ish level. Trying to push. Here we go. Let's see. I want to see here to here what's going to happen before we get to this 505. All right, let's see. Keep it on watch, team. Keep it on watch. We are pushing. Where's SMCI at? I took my eyes off of that. Oh, we back. Oh, it's a good thing I did get out. We back up in the 60s. It's a good thing I got out of SMCI. Oh, well, shout out to you, Marty. If you've been calling it out, I apologize if I didn't see it, but shout out to you. And I was calling it a few weeks ago, not a few weeks ago, a few weeks ago, last week, because that's when me and AK-47 was making fun of it. We was having fun talking about 504 boys. So, I mean, we called that out too on the downside. Because you remember AK kept on posting Master P and them talking about 504. I'm hoping out. I'll see. Wait, Gert. So you took a loss today? You said? Made back 150. Little less painful for the day trade, man. A little. How much did you lose today, Gert? What was your loss today? Oh, Mr. Fix-It, shout out to you, boss. I ain't give you a shout out this morning either. I'm just not seeing you. I do apologize. Shout out to you, Mr. Fix-It. Wishing I had a trade yesterday. Hell, should have went for a swing trade if that was the case. If you would have realized that pattern, you could have got in at those highs. Like Mr. Fix-It had, you would have got in at those highs, like around that 506-ish level. Could have just went in for a small little swing just to see if we was gonna, go for some more downside, which we did. Went for some more downside because we did go back down to around that 500. So. Yeah, you would have got in around 506. It popped back on up. But then this morning we dropped back down. You could have got out at 500. Boom, done. But I mean, we're in a bearish market. I mean, we are. I mean, look at the downtrend, Mr. Fix-It. We are still in a downtrendish market, which is why I was still leaning for the downside. Cause look at this. You can clearly see this. After we lost that uptrend going up towards that 525, we started a downtrend. So we've been in a bearish market ever since. So if you look at this trend pattern, we hit, we fall, we hit, we fall, we hit, we fall, we hit, we fall. And you can also see the patterns here. That the patterns that's why I went for a swing trade and I made money on SMCI because I noticed the pattern. So if we look at it on SPY, I mean the patterns were setting up repeatedly. Look, let me bring this out real quick. We all pushing back to 504. Let's keep it on watch, team. 504, 504. I'm gonna just keep this so I don't block it. I'm gonna do this. Let me do this real quick. Windows. Here. So if you notice, we would go down, go up, go down, go up, go down, and now what we doing now? Going up. But where are we going up towards? That line. So let's see if we're gonna break it to avoid going down even further. So let's see, because you do have to remember as we are going up. Do remember that trend line is right there in your face. So now I gotta light it up now because we're close by it. So I have to change it back purple, as you can see. Boom, boom, boom. There it is. That purple line, we're heading up right, and it's lining up right with that 504 or with that 505. So definitely want to keep my eyes peeled to see at this point which way is it gonna go. Are we gonna hold and keep running, or will we get stuff and come back on down? So definitely want to keep my eyes peeled on this. Keep my eyes peeled because the market is green. I mean the market is bullish right now. That's why I want to see how high can we go. How high can it push? Can we go above 505? Can we go above 507? So this is the next area I'm watching. And 504, because 504 is still getting stuffed right now by those bears right now. 504 is still getting stuffed right now. We need to break. Bulls need to break it. They need to take out the bears and push. But right now, bears are literally sitting at 504. Because again, we already seen the proof right here. Ran up to 504, you got rejected, came on down. So we definitely keep our eyes peeled on this 504 mark right here, this dotted line, right here where those bears are literally sitting at. So we want to see if they're going to try to push it from 504 back down to the 503.50. So I'm just keep my eyes peeled to see. Keep my eyes peeled. Yeah, finish. I was down 700. Broke my trading rule. What did you go in for? What did you go in for? Gert, you went in for a put or you went in for a call? What did you go in for? I was down 700. Lots of bulls sitting around 500. Yeah. See, like I said, we look at it from a channel standpoint. Yeah, we know the bottoms is 500s. So now we're just trying to figure out where the tops is going to be. Because at one point we was just sitting around at that 503. Right. So my main focus, like I said, 504 for sure, because you got to think about it. Mr. Fix It, Gert, and all of y'all, if y'all notice, the market is going down, and it's going down by twos. Because what did we lose? We lost 514, we lost 512, we lost 510, we lost 508, and as you can see, yesterday we lost what? 506, and if we go by twos on the downside, what is next? 504. So again, if we are downtrending still, I definitely want to see what's gonna happen at this 504. If those bears are coming in every $2 down. So after the 506, the next area will be 504. So that's why I want to see what's gonna happen right here. If these bears are gonna take out the bulls at this 504 mark and push them back down, or will the bulls take out the bears and push it back on up at this 504 mark? So I'm keeping my eyes peeled. I changed the puts. Oh God, Gert, I told you not to do that. I told you, especially around that 500 mark. I told you that was a bounce area. I told you where the buys were at. 500, run on up. 500, run on up. 500, run on up. Now, if you would have got underneath 500 and closed underneath 500, would have been different. If you would have came down like this, but closed underneath, and then your next candle goes up and get rejected, then yeah. But you came down and then retracted back on up and then turned into a green candle for the push. Same thing here, here, and here. So 500, of course, 500 was a no-go for a put. So I say you want to wait till you get towards the highs, towards the areas that make sense. So that's why I said, if you looked at it from a channel standpoint, from what was the channel we was looking at before? Was it 503 to 500, something like that? Or 501? I can't remember the channel. I think it was 500. Well, I said it rotated, kept rotating up, rotate down, rotate up, rotate down. So now we are testing this 504. Here we go. Will those bulls take out those bears? Let's keep that on watch. Because the main focus, the main focus is to get back on top of this trend line. That's the whole main focus. We got to get back on top of this trend line, because if we don't, that trend line is going to hold up as resistance where you'll start to push back on down, because that's a wall. You have to get back on top of that purple line where we can use that as support to bounce back on up. Because as you can see, every time we were on that trend line, this is what happened. I can show you for example. So anytime we were on top of this trend line on SPY, we can definitely see this. So anytime, let me go back out. Boom, boom, boom. Close this. Move it over. See, anytime you on top of that trend line, this trend line right where we at, we would bounce. See that? Bounce, bounce, bounce. Now we're underneath it. So now, as you can see, you get rejected. You get rejected. You get rejected, because now that's holding up as resistance instead of support. So that's why I want to keep my eyes as we do push up to this 505 that's lining up right with that trend line to see if these two are gonna hold as a strong wall. So that's why I want to definitely keep my eyes peeled, and I'm also keeping my eyes peeled on the 504 mark, because we know for sure 504 is where your bears are sitting at, because when you ran up to 504, bears came in heavy from 504 and yanked it right back on down to the 500s. So I definitely want to keep my eyes peeled at this 500, at this 504 mark, because again, you have to understand that we're in a bearish market. We are going down and losing value every $2. Again, you're going from 514, 512, 510, 508, and again, as I stated, yesterday was 506, and if you go $2 down from 506, what is next? 504. So definitely keep my eyes peeled, because you got a lot of resistance. You got 504, 505, and that uptrend that we have to break above. Downtrend. So we have to break above all these key levels. 504, 505, this downtrend to get us back towards that 507. So that's why I'm keeping my eyes peeled to see where we go, to see if these bulls we have enough bulls to push. To see if we're gonna get that push. Because what time it is right now? It's almost 10 o'clock. It's almost almost 11 o'clock. God dang it, I'm messing up my time. 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. So that's why I want to see if anything is going to change as lunch hours roll in. So I know we're getting the push now, but as lunch hours roll in, you have to ask yourself, will that volume still be there? Because right now, you got to remember, the market work by halves. From 9:30 to 12:30 is your first half. From 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock is your second half. So from 9:30 right now to 12:30, we want to see how the first portion of the market is going to finish. How high are we going to go and close out? And then as we go from 1 to 4, is the next portion, is the second half of the market is going to continue that move up, or would they use that as a resistance mark and come down? Basically reversing. So all I want to do is see how high are we going to push it the first session of the market. So again, I want to see if we get past this 504 mark where I know these bears are also sitting, and you also have some overhead resistance of 505 and that uptrend. So I definitely want to keep my eyes peeled in these specific areas to see, because we are in a crucial area right now as far as for bulls, because we have to bypass these areas to go towards that 507. So again, in order for us to get to 507, we gotta bypass, which we already did, 503.50. We gotta bypass 504, which we're fighting now, up to 505, and that uptrend, which can hold up as a strong resistance. After we break that, don't forget you got 506 right where your bears are sitting at, because we ran up to 506 where those bears came in heavy and took it down. And then we get up to 507, which is also resistance because we underneath it. Whoo! It's a lot. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a lot of resistance. It's a lot of resistance, man. God, dog, we had to get above. It's a lot of resistance we got to get above. Right now, we're still trying to fight the 504. I think AK-47 jinxed it. He kept calling out the 504 boys. AK is all your fault, 504 boys. And look what we fighting at, 504. Hey, blame AK for that one. 504 boys. I already know he about to put Master P in there. I already know it's coming. He about to put that damn gift. I know him. I know him too well. He about to put it. Oh, he gonna put the cops? One of the two. He gonna put either cops or he gonna put Master P. I know AK-47 too well. He gonna put one of them. It's coming. It's coming. Hey, boss, what time you going on live? Let me know, because I'll probably get off by 2-ish. 2-ish. Nah, you want to be funny. Yeah. That's a 304. Hey, that's a 304. That's Florida. You already know what 304 stand for. Put that calculator upside down. We know what them 304s look like. Shit. What time you going live today, boss? Oh man, I did well on my swing trade. I swung SMCI. SMCI, my swing trade went perfect, boss. 11 a.m. Yeah, I was swing trade. I was holding SMCI for like 2 days. And I'm gonna tell you why, boss. I'm gonna tell you why I did it. Since I still have you here, this is why I did SMCI and why I felt comfortable with going with a put swing trade. I went with a put swing trade because go on my channel. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go back. Here we go. Shrink it up a little bit. As you can see the pattern. Boom, boom, boom. We broke out of that red trend, the red uptrend. Because anytime you hit it, you fall. You hit it, you fall. So we know that red line is a strong resistance. Now, when I seen it break out, when it went on that rip the other day, I got in for a put up to that 1,000 because I had to think to myself. I said, if that area is like a magnet on the, as far as on the reversal side, as far as puts, and you leave from it, 9 times out of 10, you're going to reverse and come right back down to it. That red line. And what did we do? Look at that red candle. We reversed right back down to what? That red line. So I got in for my puts, and I just waited for that drop back down to that red line like a magnet. Yanked it back down, and boom, got out. Got out. But now that it's holding on top of the red line, I'm going to just, keep it on watch because now we're above this area. And plus the max pain on the summary, and that was another thing that I had to get confirmation from was here too, boss. Let me go to it. Let me go to the SMCI summary. SMCI summary right here for my contracts. Should be coming on up. See, it moved up because before it was at 920, right? Because I looked at the date, because I had my contract set for the 26th for next week. And I looked at the max pain, and as we were spiking up, I'm like, we ain't nowhere near that max pain because the max pain was at, like I said, 920 before they changed it to 937. So, and as you can see, what did the max pain hit? Let's scroll up a little bit so we can see the numbers. Where did we fall? Max pain, 920. Boom! Ooh! Nailed it. Nailed it. That max pain, like I said, on that report said 920, and we was all the way up here. I'm like, we got room for that max pain. And where's the max pain at? 920. Boom. Because it worked for the puts and it worked for the calls. Because if your max pain is at 920, the calls can buy some shares on SMCI at 920. And if you're in on a put, you can write it down to 920. I was in on the put. So I wrote that bad boy down to where? 920. So the next area, I'm coming, boss. So the next area that's just showing for max pain is going to be 937. So we have to go up to get down to back down to 937. So I'm gonna let it just go up, go up, go up, go up as high as it can. Go back up to those highs. I'm gonna let it run because the max pain is 937. So I will be anticipating another one. All right, where we at now? Yep, 504, boys. AK. We called it. We called it. And Marty too, because I ain't gonna leave Marty out. Marty called it too. So yep, look at that. 504. I told you. Because I told you it's moving by twos. We kept now because you gotta think about it. We're in a bearish market right now. We're not in a bullish market, we're in a bearish market. So instead of going up in value, we're losing value. Again, we done lost 514, 512, 510, 508. And then as I told you right here again, what did we lose yesterday? 506. And then going in, not yesterday, I'm sorry, day before. Now you got to add $2 down to that from 506. What is going to be the next intended target that the bears are going to go to? 504. I told you. I just simply said where the bears were located at. Who went for a put? I told y'all where it was at. Who went in for a put? Don't lie. Tell the truth. Shame the devil. Who went in for a put? I called it. AK called it. Marty called it. We all called out. Okay, Marty, since you called out 504, did you get in? Coldplay say he in on it. Where you got in, boss? Coldplay, what was your entry? I can't get in because I ain't got no trade. I got no day trade. Wait, right now 504, 503. Why you didn't get in 504? Why? Coldplay, why you didn't get that 504 down to 503.50 to see if they was gonna crack and then just ride it on down? I mean, it's not a bad entry, but I mean it would still give you more safety if you was at 504 down to 503.50 down to 503 because you don't know that 503 is gonna bounce. That's why I say be careful because that's only 50 cents versus if you would have got in at 504 down to 503, that would have been a dollar movement. I told you 504. I kept yelling it. I'm not even trading it. I said 504, and I kept doing this 504, boys. And then I simply told y'all we're losing value every $2, and those bears are moving down every $2. I said 506 they took over. I said what's next? If you go in $2 under 506, what'll be the next area those bears are gonna try to move in? 504. Why don't y'all listen to me? I gave y'all heads up on the potential area. 504. Y'all need to listen to me. I try to put money in y'all pockets. I told y'all I love y'all, man. Y'all want to see y'all win. 504. Me and AK kept saying 504. We kept yelling it. 504. Man. Marty, you better got in it. Why you ain't get in 504? You was one of the ones calling it. You could have got in at 504 down to 503. You could have took that 504 down to 503. That was still a dollar move because we don't know if 503 is going to crack. Because you got to remember, 503 is going to be an area of possible support because you got to remember the max pain is 503. That's why you think I kept bringing up these charts? I kept bringing up the summary. To show y'all what a possibility of support and resistance is at. Think about it. How y'all think I did? Me and Jay all the way, AK all day, boys. Ooh, get them. I'm having fun, man. I made profit, dude. I'm happy. I mean, I know I sound a little cheesy right now, dude. You gotta understand. I'm up 30. How many wins I'm up now? 30. What was it? 37? No, wait. I think I'm over exaggerating now. 32 wins. I might be claiming it in a few. But I'm up 32 wins, 6 losses. I just sold out of my SMCI contract. Another successful trade. I have not seen a loss yet. I mean, come on, man. I'm excited, man. I mean, I'm just making money. I can't complain on it. I'm enjoying life right now, okay? Let me enjoy it. Let me bask in the ambience right now. Shit. Let me bask. Oh, no, I went to the wrong summary. I went to SMCI. I'm going to go to SPY summary. I think SPY summary was at 5. Look, see? Why you think I told... All right, look. Why you think I showed y'all the summary, Marty and Coldplay? Where is the max pain at? I showed y'all this already. Today's the 18th, right? Where's the max pain? I don't do that. I don't just show y'all this just to show y'all this. On YouTube, who can answer this? Where's the max pain at, y'all? My YouTubers, my trade casters. Can y'all tell me the number? Where's the max pain? For today, for this contract, for this summary. What is the max pain? I'm talking about looking at this summary right here. Can y'all put it out? What is the max pain? What is the number? What is it? Can somebody write it? Can somebody type it? 'Cause I want to make sure y'all getting this. Can somebody put it out in chat or on YouTube? I don't care where it's at. But can somebody write out the numbers? What is the max pain for today's exactly 503? Thank you, go to Paquito. So if you got in at 504 for a put, all right, go to Paquito. You smart, you didn't wrote it. If I got in at 504, because I knew exactly where the bears were at, where I'm gonna get out at? On the downside, on a put. I know my entry is at 504. Where's my exit? Where's my exit gonna be? If it's going up and I'm getting in up here on my puts, right? And we talked about the max pain. If I get in at 504, where is most likely my exit is gonna be? Because you have to understand, the max pain can work for calls and it can work for puts. So, 499. No, I know it kind of sounds confusing. No, it would be 503 because you have to understand. Yeah, 503 because you have to understand your max pain is here because you got to think about buyers who may be trying to buy or try to hold this level up for the pushback on up. We know where the bears are located. We know 504 for sure. But if I was getting in for a put, where would I write it down to? From the areas of 503.50, which is the old old resistance, down to where? 503, because 503 is the max pain of our summary. So I will get out from here to here, which will give me $1 profit. So if I went in with 10 contracts at 504, I can get out at 503, boom, because the reason why, I don't know if 503 is going to crack. I don't know if it's going to bounce, but I do know the areas that we need to hold above to go back on up. So again, you can clearly see, boom, old resistance, come on down, put a line across that would be around where? 503, because now old resistance, as you come down, could be what? Boom, support. So that's why you got to look at your old resistance level, put a line across that, because now you're broken above it where you can bounce. So even if I just take a line real quick, I'll put my line right around this little area, this little topish area, where we got rejected at in pre-market, right? Put a 3, put it white, whatever case may be. Old resistance right here, old white line. Let me go ahead and take off the 5. Let me take off that line too, so you can clearly see what I'm talking about. On how I would have did my entry. See that? Old resistance can turn to what? New support. So if I'm getting in at 504, I got room to fall back down to where? Around 503. So I got my entry, I got my exit, because again, don't know if this is gonna crack, and I'm out. Because again, unless we crack this and go on the downside, again, this can be held up as support. Buyers can move in and actually use this for their advantage and push it back on up because we don't know if it's going to crack or not. But I know I got a safe entry at 504 down to 503. I'd have made $1 profit. If I got 1,000 shares, I just made $1,000 within the movement of, what time was this? 11 to 11, 30 minutes. 30 minutes, I made $1,000. Boom, done. See what I mean? It's not hard at all. It's just y'all gotta stop hesitating, man. Y'all gotta stop holding yourself from making profits. Like, y'all got to. Do you think I held myself back on SMCI? No. I mean, I went for that swing trade. I guarantee I did. I ain't letting nothing stop me. Because I understood my patterns. I understood my setups. I went over the patterns first. Once I seen that spike, I went in for a put instead of a call, because the first thing I thought about, we're in a bearish market still. The market is still bearish. So, and we broke above my resistance line, meaning that resistance line is very, very powerful and very important, and it can be treated as such like a magnet. You can go up, get rejected, come down. Go up, get rejected, come down. But remember, we broke above it, right? So like a magnet, what's gonna happen? It's gonna yank it back down to that line. So when that happened, I got in on my puts for that opportunity for the fall right back down to that red line. Boom, made my money. Easy in, easy out. So now I'm waiting on my next setup. So I'm up in profit right now. I'm doing good. I'm just wait, what the hell? Oh, I was looking at my buying power. I said, why my buying power looks different? Because it's at a high area. That's why buying power that moved up. I forgot about that. It goes up every 2 times leverage. Keep forgetting about that. All right, so let's see, team. Now we underneath 503. 503. Here we go. Pulling back down. 503.50. 503.50. So bears to move in at 504. Bears to move in at 503.50. So as I told y'all, we stay underneath 503.50. It's going to start to yank it back down because now it's going to hold up as support. I mean resistance. So what'll be the next area? Because we already, bears already took out 504. What's going to be the next intended target? 502. 502 is going to be the next intended target. We're right in this area. We're about to possibly bounce. Between 502.50 to 502 is going to be next. Because they already took out 508. They already took out 506. They already holding up 504. The next area that they're trying to take out is 5. Because they just slowly trying to move the market down. If you notice, they just slowly pushing it down. So next area would be 502. And you can see right here, 502. We're slowly moving back down to 502. So you still in your play code? Are you still holding? Are you still holding at that, you say you got in there with 503.50? You still holding? Still trying to hold. Yeah, so be there. That 503 is still trying to, because, I mean, even if you would have got in at 504, 503.50, I mean, it was a 50-cent move down. I mean, get in at 503.50 and ride it on down to 503, get out. Because, again, we don't know if this area is going to hold. Because, again, it's going to be up and down right now. So it's going to test around this old resistance area where we fell at. So if we put a line across here, you can definitely see where it's trying to play around at. See that? If you go across, see that? Right where this old resistance mark at, put a line right there to see exactly where they're trying to bounce at. Boom, right here. See that? Need to crack it to see if these bad. Nope, they still trying to hold it. Bulls are still trying to see what I mean. You'd have been stuck in there just getting played around with. See, because we don't know if we're going to crack it just yet. I mean, it's a risk, but yeah. Right? I got my line set right where this old candle at. I just want to see if we're going to crack it. Oh, we're going to try to bounce it. Right here. I'm going to keep my line right here because I want to see if they're going to do it. I want to see if they're going to break it. Or we're going to keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. Or you're going to try to use that support. Let's see what's going to happen. We're going to actually crack it. 502.80. I mean, we're slowly moving down now, but I mean, we got to stop playing around it. Like, we don't need those bulls trying to move back in. I mean, those bears need to take them out. Like, they need to come in hard. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. Yeah, bears need to come in. They need to come. Not bears. Well, let me start. Bears do need to come in hard if y'all going in for a put. So they definitely need to come in hard and take them out. Why does this thing keep doing that? This damn thing. I hate this. Oh, I know why it's doing that. I got it. All right, here we go. So bears need to come in heavy. Need to take them out. Still trying to slowly pull underneath that 503.50. So they took out. So bears came in at 504, and then they moved it down to 503.50. So I told you 503.50 is going to be very, very important. So as you can see, 503.50 is getting rejected. Boom, coming on down. We are pulling. Now we're coming. Slowly. Still trying to bounce, trying to slowly bounce. It's still trying to bounce in this little area right here. I'm watching this carefully. I'm just watching them, those bulls, to see if they're going to try to. Let me see. So if I put a line here, right at this line, right right with this old candle that resistance is. Gotta be like right here. Yep, so I'm watching this little area. I'm watching here to here to see if they're gonna use this old resistance area, try to use that as support. That's why I was telling you, Coldplay, be careful until we crack it. That's why I was telling you, be very, very careful. You know, that's why I told you I would have rather you getting the 504s down to the 503s, because we don't know if that 503 is gonna we're gonna crack. Cause that's the max pains for sure. Cause you remember I brought it up on that summary that the max pain was 503. So that's why I'm saying just be careful at the 503. Cause it's gonna just bounce. Cause had you would have got up here, could have just got out instead of being stuck in the play, not knowing if it want to go up, whether it wants to go down. Had you would have just caught that 504 all the way down, you just could have got out your play. Boom, wait for the next trade to come up. Yep, I got my little line right across where this old resistance is pre-market to see if we're gonna actually crack it or will they try to hold it. Man, I don't know why I'm feeling for man, what was I feeling for today? Oh, Golden Corral. I don't know why I was feeling for Golden Corral. I don't know why. I don't even ask. I was feeling for Golden Corral. I may just go treat myself, you know, my little win and stuff, you know, and enjoy my little, you know, enjoy my little time, man. Enjoy my little time. What I got left? Oh yeah, I might go treat myself out today. Might go do it. Might do it. Or tomorrow, 1 or 2. Cause today is what, Thursday? I'm not even dressed yet though. Shit, I'm probably gonna miss that lunch run. Cause I'm with y'all. Cause I don't wanna miss that. But matter of fact, I do it tomorrow. Cause I only stay half the day. I stay half the day on Fridays anyway. So I might just go do that tomorrow. Since I'll be leaving around 12. That'd be, I'll do that. Oh yeah, because it's gonna work for both. Like I said, that's the max pain 503. Remember that was on the summary. So that's why I'm watching this area very carefully to see if those buyers are gonna try to use this area to support, use it as support now that they're above it. So that's why I'm just waiting to see if we're gonna hold or we're gonna actually crack it. Yeah, I knew 503 is gonna be some type of issue. That's why I was telling y'all to get at the high levels. That's why I was telling y'all to get at least 504 down to 503, because I knew something like this was gonna happen. When you're gonna come down, it just kind of starts to channel in a sense. I knew that was coming. That's why I was telling y'all to be careful around that area, because I knew that was gonna be tough. I just didn't want y'all getting stuck in it. That's why I was trying to yell out to y'all to catch 504. I mean, it's still pulling. Slowly pulling. But I just hate, boy, something like that when it just go up and down. I can't stand it. That jump be driving me crazy, being stuck in the trade on like that. Because you don't know like whether it really wants to fall or then go back on up. It's just definitely tough. Man, I want to go in for another trade, but I ain't got no day trades on my small account. If I was to go for where you took the chart of the max pain. Yeah, it was at 503. It was at 503, but we starting to crack it because, again, that area can work for the call side and see, the puts were trying to get underneath 503. The calls are trying to stay on top of 503, and I can bring it back up. Where you took the chart of max. Wait, you need it? You tell me, you need the chart, boss? Oh, Golden, you need it? Like you was asking where I got it from? That's what you asked me? I just want to make sure I had read that correctly. Let me see. Yeah, I got you, boss. I'm going to send it to you right now. I'm about to send it your way. I got you. No problem. Send it to you right now, boss. Got you. Hooking you up right now. Here you go. Boom. There it is. And what was the max pain? And where's it battling at? Around what? 503. So that's why I'm just waiting, just seeing what's gonna happen around this area, because it just keeps on playing around this area, 503. So I was telling y'all to be very, very careful. Oh, no problem, boss. I got you. I got you. I told you, boy, I'll be doing my homework. That's why I make sure my trades, I mean, good. So. Oh, man. Ooh. It's only 11. God dang, still got some time to go. Still got some time to go. So right now, I'm only trying to get the. Trying to look how much I need to go, how much I need left, because I need for 3,000. I gotta get 3,000 to get to 10. So, trying to see if I can get into a good trade that can hold me, because I'm good. I'm glad I got out of that SMCI trade, because that bad boy bounced right back on up, and I'm glad I got out of that. Shit, I could have caught the 920 on the call side and ran it back. Oh, I should have did that. Should have, but nah, it's too late now. Had been more of a day trade than a swing trade, so I'm not gonna even do that. Right, let's see. Back to SPY. Where we at? I'm gonna figure out a swing trade today, cause I want to hit that $3,000 mark so I can get up to 10,000. So I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure out where I need to get in at on one of these. So that's why I told y'all to be careful around that 503. Definitely be careful around 503 because it just kind of torn around. I'm not saying it can't fall. It can definitely fall if those bears come in heavy because I mean it does look like it's set up for a possible fall. But I just hate getting I hate getting caught in these little channels where it's kind of like a lot of up and down. But it still looks bearish in a sense. Like it does want to reverse, but I don't see a pattern just yet as far as like an H pattern just yet. I mean, the only area I can see would be back up to 503.50 and reverse back down. That's the only thing, but I don't see like an H pattern yet. Just yet. Because everything's still holding bullish still. All right, so since we're back underneath this again, guess I'll make this back dark. All right, cool. All right. So we are still holding around this key level. I mean, your indicators are still up. I mean, on the 3 minutes, it looks like it's slowly reversing. It's that 503 level for sure. Because again, I just don't want y'all getting caught in a trap, man. That's why I was telling y'all to hit these highs up here, just in case we didn't break. Because it's gonna be a little tough to see if these bears gonna move in. But which it does look like it wants to crack. It does look like it wants to crack. Like these bears want to come in heavy. I mean, the way it's setting up, because I mean, I see red candle. I mean, it does look like that candle wants to expand out, as if bears are trying to come in even heavier. It's just a little tough right here, so we would need to get rid of, because again, we already underneath 503.50. I mean, that's good. That's already a sign. So we need to take out 503, which we already took out 503. So the next key level be, because it's gonna move like almost like 50s. So 502.50. It's going to be the next area. They're going to try to bounce down to that 502. Like, it's just going to slowly move down. But, yeah, bears now coming in. Oh, yeah, bears are stepping in right now. Down to that 502.50. So, let's see. 502.50 is next. Because where we at right now? 502 what? 502.60. So, we're not too far from that 502.50 range. Like, right here in this area. So, 502.60 be next. Because do remember that the VWAP is all the way down at 502.08. So you still got room to fall back down to the 502s for that potential VWAP bounce. So you still got room to fall down to 502, which I told y'all the next area after 504 will be 502. So 502, then after 502 will be back down to 500, which will start to reverse you back down. So keep my eyes peeled on this to see where we go. So we are cracking that old resistance area. So they are letting this go. So 502.50. Let me take this one off now since we cracked it. Now I can take it off. Back down to 502.50. From 502.50 down to 502, right around that VWAP in the open. So you're gonna have some support down here for sure. Possible support. It's slowly moving though. Slowly moving because Apple's in the red now. Microsoft is in the red now. Tesla's in the red. So we still got what? Nvidia in the green, Google, Amazon, those still in the green. Nvidia is up 16. I'm sorry, 1.97%. So Nvidia seems like it's moving back on up towards that 850. Ready broke up 850 back up to 860. Oh yeah, because we gotta get back up to 880. Nvidia. Forgot about that. Yeah, 880 is that market needs to get back up to 880. So we have to cross 860 first, because if it's going by twos or going by 20s, you're going from 840, $20 up, 860, $20 up, 880. So right now you're in a channel of from 840 to 860 on Nvidia. Right now, 860 is definitely going to be resistance until you break 860. If not, your channel right back on down towards the 840s. So if you are an Nvidia trader, definitely keep your eyes peeled on that we have to break 860 to get to that 880. If we don't break 860, do expect some resistance to still form and push us back down. So 860 is definitely going to be important to watch. Let's see, SPY. We at on SPY now. Still dropping? Yeah. We at. And do keep in mind, team, it's almost lunch hours too. So I mean, definitely just, if you don't have to force a trade, just kind of sit on your hands. Wait for everything to set itself up going into the second half. So you don't have to, again, you just sit on your hands and just be patient, wait it out, wait for everything to set itself up. No rush. So, oh man. I'm trying to figure out what I want to eat today. Really trying to figure out. Man, chilies don't sound bad either though. Ain't gonna lie to you, chilies don't sound bad. Oh, hit up that ocho salmon. Oh man, that sounds delicious. Sounds delicious. Let's see. I'm trying to see if my YouTube, the partnership program finally fixed my whatchamacallit for the paid program. I mean, as far as getting paid, but last time when I checked it, it was this. I set it up because I had to do my verification. All that went through. Let me go back to earn. Let me see. Is it still showing that? See, it's still saying action required. Confirm your personal information, which I've done that. If you haven't received the PIN yet, consider personal identification PIN from them. I don't recall. Enter a PIN to verify your. I don't see anything about a PIN on this thing yet, unless I'm supposed to be waiting for them to send it. I haven't seen nothing about a PIN number that they're supposed to send me. Because a lot of people send me super chats, and I was telling people to hold off because I haven't, my payment thing hasn't started kicking in on my YouTube yet. Because I think they're still trying to get everything situated. But I don't see anything about a PIN though. Google Payments. The only thing I've seen, that's the analytics. I don't need that. Congratulations, you got a super thanks. I know I got super thanks, but how do you receive? See, I ain't getting nothing about no pin. About as far as putting in a pin for my. I might have to wait for them to verify I already did my license. I guess I have to wait, maybe. I don't know. To verify your address, you're mailed a. Oh wait, they said mail, not email. So they mailing it? You mailed a personal identification to enter. Request. I might have to request a new PIN, unless I'm gonna have to check the mail, because I don't really recall getting no PIN number from them. I gotta go through all these setups, man. It's crazy. Let me see me type in the word PIN. I don't think I see that with PIN in it. Nope. Nope, I ain't seen nothing dealing with no PIN. So I guess they ain't sent it yet. Hey, Mark. Well, I don't know if you know about that. I mean, anybody who is a part of the YouTube program, do they email you a PIN, or could they send a PIN? Could they say to verify your address? To verify your address, You're mailed a. Okay, say it is mailed to enter. So I guess I gotta wait on the pin to come in. I guess. I guess so. I don't know. Cause I've been waiting to set up the payment program on my YouTube this whole time, man. It's like, bro, I've been sitting here waiting. I'm like, oh my goodness. Been a part of the program since like March, and we're in April. I mean, it's finally setting up, and because people sending me super chats, it's like I can't even get to it because the payment program is not even the payment thing is not even set up yet. I got everything. Cause let me see, go to payment info because everything else should be updated. Payment info. All right. Go to YouTube's. See, it's not telling me anything, so everything else should be good. I don't see no warnings, no nothing. Verification check. Identification. Completed. So I guess I gotta wait. I guess so. Cause man, I'm trying to get this, trying to get this YouTube money. I'm trying to be like Deck. I'm trying to ball out. Back on 503. Trying to ball like Deck over here, cause I know he making that YouTube money. I'm trying to get there. I'm just trying to wait on this setup. Wait on YouTube to get me through. Cause I got everything else, but I'm just waiting on the setup. Cause this is what they sent me, or this is what I had to. I mean, I can show y'all this. Ain't no problem with that. Come on, see, you are a YouTube partner. Membership, supers, boom, boom, boom. See, getting paid, action required. I already did all of that. That's completed. So. I guess I just gotta wait on a pin, I guess. Oh man, and then what, 300 more subscribers, I'll be up 1,000, then I get the stuff monetized. So other than that, I'm just getting paid through super chats and super things. I mean, and shout out to the ones who did give me super super chats and super things. Appreciate y'all so much for that. I'm just trying to get it set up so I can receive it. That's the thing. Like, man, till then y'all just have to use the donations. If y'all were to contribute, just use the donations thing that I do have set up. But for some reason, I don't even think my donation's working on my Tradecast either. I don't think it is. So right now we're still holding, team. Still a little down right now. So nothing at this moment. And like I said, I want to play some music, man. But I just, again, knowing that I'm part of this partnership program, I gotta know how to be a little bit more. I guess thanks to careful, but because I know I'm not gonna get paid for my video, especially if I'm getting these little, not a copyright strike. You just don't get monetized.
Still here and lurking. I have to clean out my car.
Oh, take your time, boss. I'm not doing anything anyway. I mean, right now the market is going sideways and no trades for me. I'm just sitting here watching the setups. That's all I'm doing. Cause it looked like we're bouncing. I mean, I do see these two candles like we want to bounce, but we gotta get back above 505, 507, because you gotta get back on top of that trend line, and especially gotta get back on top of 507, because that'll reverse you from falling, basically. So we're slowly still trying to build, slowly. We came up to 504, came on down. Now you gotta try to re-break 505.50. 503.50 back up to 504. So it's trying to slowly reverse. So yeah, this is gonna be a little channel area, team. Little channel. But yeah. So right now it is 12 o'clock. I got, what time I normally roll out? 2? Yeah, 2. So still a few hours with y'all. So if y'all have any questions, comments, or concern, team, any stocks, anything you need me to look at, anything you need me to go over, do feel free to hit me up. I'm here to help, team. I'm here to help y'all any which way that I can. So, 12. Oh no. Yeah, we're supposed to get that 5-year. What was it? Tips auction at 1. So within an hour. I don't even know what the hell a tips option. I know what the bond auctions is. I don't know what the tips options is. Auctions. Let's see. So far you went back up to 503.50. You got rejected. Came on down. All right, cool. So yeah, I mean, it's probably just gonna go sideways right around these areas until we figure out which way it wants to truly go. Yeah, it's gonna just be some sideways. Cause I mean, there's nothing to push it right now other than volatility because we don't have any The only thing we're gonna have is in Netflix, which is gonna be after the market close. We're gonna have that. Matter of fact, glad I said that. Let me check to see if they had any more updates on Tesla, because I think Tesla was supposed to be coming up as far as the earnings. Let me double check that too, as far as the Tesla earnings. I see Nvidia earnings here. Let me see if I can find Tesla real quick. Where's my search bar? Let me go to the search. Right here we go. Tesla. Is it still dated for the? It said 17th, but all right, let me see. I think they changed the date on it. Now they got the 19th. Wait, and that's earnings. They say Tesla's earning on the 19th. April 9th? No, wait. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. I do apologize. Ooh, I'm off. I'm looking at that wrong. I apologize. 23rd, April 23rd. So they did change the date. They changed the date to April. They changed the date to April 23rd. All right, boss. I'm about to be heading your way soon too, because I want to check you out and see what we're talking about. I might be heading your way for the for lunch hours, and then I'll probably hop back on for power hour. So team, that's probably what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna probably jump back on for well, not probably. I'm gonna jump back on for power hour. So during lunch, I want to head the AK-47 because I want to get his insights on what insights to see what he's gonna think of on as far as the movements. The direction of SPY and all the other stocks and ETFs. So team, I'm gonna cut it short for right now, Brandy for right now, but I will be returning back at I might just come back for power hour. I mean, cause hell, I ain't doing nothing. Come back for power hour, which would be 2 o'clock my time and 3 o'clock y'all time. So it'd be 2 p.m. Central, and of course 3 o'clock Eastern. So yeah, I will be back for Power Hour team. I'm gonna hop in with AK because I want to get it. Like I said, I want to see what's his thoughts as far as the market direction from going in from today into tomorrow. And they did change the prices. They did change the dates on Tesla's earnings because you remember it was marked for the 17th. So now they do have it set for the 23rd. So the 23rd will be next Tuesday, next week. So when Ernest Whisperer come out with their charts, we should be seeing Tesla's symbol coming out. So they did move it for April 23rd, so do be on the lookout for Tesla's earnings. So I am going to shut it down for right now for lunch hours team. Shut it down for, and I will be heading over to AK-47's room. AK, I told us why we need a raid, shoot, so we can raid from everybody's room, shoot. Instead of everybody having to click links. All right, here we go. Still underneath that 503.50, 503 coming back on down, a 502, which I told y'all 9 times out of 10 we're gonna see that BY bounce. So team, yeah, I'm gonna be heading back here at Power Hour, but like I said, I'm about to be going to AK-47's live until his live to see what he's gonna talk about, to see any updates on that. But I will be returning back, team. So I'm gonna go ahead and just shut it down for right now. Heard him get a quick little bite, and I'll be coming right back. So go ahead and let me go ahead and put AK-47's link. So if y'all do need it, let me put the link. That's the only way I can do a raid. I have to put a link. So I'm gonna be heading over there too. All right, let me go to AK-47's lobby. All right, if y'all need the link, so you don't have to go all into all everywhere else. I'm gonna post it all over the place. So AK-47's lobby, boom, and let me post it on YouTube if y'all need it as well, because I'm about to soon go run and get something to eat. Because I'm not trading, I'm just sitting here right now. Just keeping this on watch. So again, I want to get his intakes on it, his sites. To say we're gonna go. Where's my comments on YouTube so I can put it? So YouTube as well. So AK-47's lobby, boom.
Jatrid says, AK-47 lobby, link.
AK-47's lobby, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, team. So again, I'll be returning back. I'm gonna come back for Power Hour, but again, I'm gonna head over there. So let's go ahead and wrap it up. Let me go ahead into the home setting. So let's go ahead and head to the home real quick, team. Let's go. Yeah. So shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody who did trade so far. And for those who didn't, who's being patient, waiting on the right setups. Definitely just wait for everything to take place. Again, the main focus and the main thing you want to look at is that 503.50 team. From that 503.50 on down, because as long as 503.50 holds, That's going to be considered resistance, strong resistance, all the way down to the 500. So you may be in a channel of the 503.50 to the 500s until it picks a true direction that it wants to go, whether it wants to break above 503.50 or crack that 500 mark. So we're gonna definitely keep it on watch, and I will be returning back. So that means I gotta get the lobby set up for the power hour and stuff. So I gotta get everything switched over. So for the titles and all of that. So I will be coming back live, and we'll be knocking it out, getting it rocking and rolling. So till then, team, y'all can join me. I will be heading over to AK-47's lobby to get his insights on it, to see what he's gonna talk about. Then after that, we'll be coming back towards power hour. So I will be returning, team. So while it's kind of down and dead, let me see what he's going to talk about. So I will be returning back, like I said, 3 o'clock Eastern, 2 o'clock Central. Got the time difference. Don't judge me. But till then, team, go ahead and eat up. Nourish yourself, drink water, whatever. Don't force no trades. Wait for the right setups, and we're going to knock it out from there. So till then, team, I'll be seeing y'all back at Power Hour. Let's get it.